This motherfucker looks small. But when you tuck, so the Mike Tyson blunts, I found them out here by me.
Oh, you did, huh?
I didn't know the motherfuckers cost that much for one fucking blunt.
$5.99.
$5, it's $3.99 by me. You better go over there by Bolingbrook. $3.99, nigga. So I didn't know it was one, but the first one I rolled, it was kind of bogus. So I'm like, let me see. I done rolled hemp blunts before, but I'm like, let me make sure I'm rolling these bitches right. So he like push the shit down, tuck it. I never tuck it all the way under. So it'll be like, so let's say like if I roll this bitch right here, I won't fully tuck it under. It'll kind of still be up, and I just fold it over instead of tucking it. When I tucked it, I'm
like
like
at
the
one
whole
end.
blunt. I still roll my blunt from the middle. I can't go from the front.
With the Mike Tyson shit, I gotta roll from one end. I make one end skinny, and then I make that bitch like how the pre-roll blunts be. The bitch be skinny at the end, and then it get fatter towards the.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
my first blunt compared to yours, it was dead. The other one, when I tucked that bitch and rolled it, it was pearl. Like you see this backwood, it looks smaller. That motherfucker is pearl. When they say we pearl or something, this motherfucker is a pearl backwood,
that's
man.
why I'm gonna have to smoke backwood.
So
I don't have to smoke that shit.
no, this is gonna be smooth. You never hit that. But once I did that shit with that Mike Tyson one, I'm like, I got one left, and
How many you got?
three. I'm on three of them. I thought three of them in the Philly.
They got a pre-roll.
He showed me. I ain't like that. You didn't have a pre-roll, so I didn't know what to expect from it.
The only reason I'm getting the one that they do it is because the fucking pre-roll. When I got it, it was only like one, so I just got that bitch. But I couldn't find where I get my blunts from. They don't got the pre-roll no more. I keep asking
right
people,
here, Bolingbrook.
which way. Well, I'll go there when I get done.
I'm gonna tell you the one to go to. Go in that motherfucker. I think they even sell weed in there too. I'm not gonna drop the location. But he was like,
Is it real weed or is it just
nigga, it's real weed. He was like, yeah, I got those amongst some other things. I was like, some other things. I didn't inquire because I was in a rush. But I was like, I'm about to come back here. I think this nigga sell weed in here. You know what I'm saying? And it was high value and shit. He was like, yeah, dude, I smoked that one. And he knew about all the different blunts. He's like, yeah, they had the, the one you be seeing a nigga smoke. They be putting like a whole zip in a blunt. He got them too. He's like, look at the vein in this motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, this nigga smoke. I'm gonna come back here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of little weed shops out here by me. We're gonna start with the backwood too, and it's a mix.
A mix of what, man? What are you smoking?
Slurricane and Alien OG.
Feels the type of way you didn't tell me that you had Slurricane. That's all right.
I got it today.
That's all right, man. It's all right. Episode 50. What is it? 59 of the Straight Gas Only podcast.
Now, this Roosevelt Colvin, and we do got a low volume on this motherfucker. There we go.
Who the fuck is Roosevelt Colvin, man?
He's a Roosevelt Colvin.
Welcome to episode 59 of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast. I am Dblock the GOAT. To my left is Daeo, the truth teller. We are back in Daeo's den. First one to start out about apologies for last week's episode. The audio towards the back end of the episode, the audio gets a little spotty, gets a little bad, had a bad technical difficulties. But we are back. First episode back in a long time. And the video. Daeo and crew love to make a little adjustments during the middle of it, so I gotta try to crop and what is it called?
Look what's coming to the. Oh yeah, that's gonna be added to the That's gonna be That's coming. That's a Father's Day gift. That's a Father's Day gift. Next episode, the D is getting a renovation. You look like you ain't seen that one right there. We getting a renovation. There's gonna be a renovation to the den. I got something coming for y'all, and that really meant something to me. Cause I'm like. That's the perfect picture. How y'all know that? And Kimage was like, that had to be something for the playoffs. Dad was like, I said, hey, you know what? That meant a lot.
Those are gifts that matter.
That matter.
Not a lot of money. My cousin had her guy got her like she got a JBL speaker, and he got like a picture of them two, and he like wrapped it around the speaker. So when you pick up the speaker up shit like this, like it's like they picture wrapped. I'm like, it's gifts like that mean something. Like those to me are good gifts. Not your Birkin bags and all that other bullshit. Like, gifts like that really mean something from the heart, man.
Hell yeah. And it wasn't just a regular picture. It's an iconic picture. You like that?
It's not, I guess it's iconic. They lost, but I mean, I guess
whatever. You say you like that smell? What's coming off this wood? It's a Russian cream. Back here. That's what we're smoking. I'm gonna go ahead and pass that to you.
We are back, man. How's your week been going, Dave?
We always ask the week, but we never really have shit to say for the week. Do they? From the feedback that we get, do you think they really give a fuck about how our week is?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't really got any feedback about that.
Yeah, we can keep doing it though. My week has just been a regular week, filled with things of parenting. My week and my month has been filled with a lot of parenting, things that I have to learn how to adapt to. Father's Day weekend's coming up. Whoa, Father's Day weekend's coming up. Looking forward to that one. I got a massage booked for tomorrow. I don't know if that's
for yourself.
Hope it's a happy ending, but it won't be. Awkward. Actually, it was booked by Marie. She booked us a massage, a couples massage. You know, so hopefully it's a China woman, who's a woman, no man, who's willing to.
You will let a man massage you?
Hell no, I'm not let. You know what? I went with her to get my feet done. I'll get my feet. Yeah, I did it. Done it 3 times.
He's a pro at it now.
Okay. Look how I'm looking at that camera. I'll pause for a second. I'm a masculine man.
WTF?
We walked up and the man, he seated us. And I instantly got upset. I was like, I'm gonna let this man touch my feet. And then a little China woman came out. Well, let me not stop saying
China woman.
Wait a minute. Hold on. If Trump can say it, if Trump can call Corona the China virus, why can't they say a China woman?
Trump is banned from all platforms. He's banned from everywhere.
Yes.
Trump is not coming back to the world until 2023.
As president.
Hopefully he'll be dead by then, man. Hopefully he'll be gone.
Hit the censor button. You can't say that.
He's not president anymore. Fuck him. What you gonna do to us?
But I thought it was gonna be the man, and I was about to get upset. But the woman came out. She had a little attitude. It's all right. She did a great job massaging my feet. And if those hands could be attached to my meat, I would absolutely enjoy it. Hit the censor button. No, but. Yeah, man. Looking for a nice deep tissue massage. Yeah, looking forward to that. Father's Day.
Are you going the Houston, Texas quarterback route? Little
Those
towel?
are accusations.
Are you going little towel? You going big towel, big thick towel? Pause.
If I ever have the option to choose my towel, it's gonna be a little towel, a face towel.
Scusi.
I'm choosing a face towel, and if your hands are so soft that they arouse me, then be thankful. Be thankful. You know, there you go. It's a gift. You know what you signed up for. You hoping that you get the result. When you see,
I don't think that they're hoping that they.
Man, when they see a black man walk in, they hoping that they see Godzilla. What a sense of. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully,
That's what she gonna say.
I'm gonna say sorry. Your hands are really soft and gentle. But yeah, man, looking forward to that.
Holy shit!
Father's Day weekend. Never been to Gibson's. You ever been to Gibson's?
The steakhouse?
Yeah,
I have not.
I haven't been. Said you want to take me there. Hooli said he went to Wildfire. Who the last 2 episodes he has been a part of. But he's missing. I don't know if they got used to him being here, but he'll be a part of the sports show. Hooli is he told me he recommended Wildfire. He said it's the best steak he's ever had. Wildfire steak.
Where is that?
At Oak Brook.
Oh, okay. He spends a lot of time out there. As I see him watching his stories and everything.
Yeah, man. But anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much like, I guess that'll be the highlight of my week. You know what I'm saying?
Nice massage, huh?
I've never
had a massage. I've never had a professional massage either.
This is my first time.
That should be interesting, man. We're gonna start the next week's show off with that. Your massage.
I'll tell y'all about it.
If it's a man, would you go through with it? Is what I want to know.
No, I'm gonna change him.
You be that small-minded.
Hell yeah, I'm shallow. I'm not about to let a man fucking massage me.
What if he's the only one available at that time slot?
Then we're gonna have to talk about it. See the difference. See, I've had a man operate on me when I had my surgery, but that was my right foot. I'm not about to let a man touch all of my lower back and upper back.
So wait a minute. If you had a back injury and a man was doing your surgery, you would prefer a woman?
See, if it's a surgery, I'm asleep, so I don't know who's operating on me. But if I had to have like back therapy, it's my back. So I'm gonna try to drown it out and just keep talking about masculine shit while you're doing it. Like, you a sports fan? We're gonna talk about the Cubs and shit. But he can't just massage my back and then just have like a regular conversation. Like, how's your day going? Don't talk to me about shit like that. We gotta talk about masculine shit if you putting your hands on me as a man. But this massage, I'm expecting a woman. A woman with really soft hands.
Woman for both? You don't care about?
She needs to have a woman too. Oh, ain't that guy?
Oh, so you just cause a hell. So you just gonna cause
unless it's a Chinaman. If it's a Chinaman, he can massage. I'm not.
Why you not threatening?
I'm not at all. Wait. Not at all. It'll probably be pink. Nah. No, man, hell no. But if it's like a masculine man or something that I happen to see, no, he will have to go somewhere else. No.
Black nigga that said he black and need. You ain't
hell, no, ain't no black man giving my woman a massage. I know what's on his mind. I don't give a fuck. You watch The Chi? You don't. By the time you make it to this season, you probably be really disappointed with your review on The Wire. And why was I string a bell? I want to know. Let me ask that question. Why was I string a bell? You know what I'm saying? You see this? You see, it's all hidden messages, guys. Now Stringer Bill. So that mean you gonna assassinate? You have been assassinated?
I mean, well, Stringer started it. So I mean, Avon was a retaliation of what was going on with Stringer.
Okay.
Avon wouldn't have responded had you not killed my nephew.
Yeah, Stringer did take it a little too far.
But I mean, who did you want to be the other guy? You could have been Avon, man. I'm not gonna put myself as the second fiddle. But I can see you more the Stringer Bill, man. You've always been the management type. You've always been the one that ingratiates yourself with the whites and be cool with them and all that. I'm just a gangster, I suppose. I'm Avon, man. I'm just a worker bee, man.
Yeah, I just try to fit in and finesse them.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that downtown shit, man.
I wish I could.
Like Avon told Stringer, man. I told you about playing them away games, nigga.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch that shit. Like, I went and tried to recap.
You was real disengaged when I was looking at the video. I haven't put the video to YouTube
out.
Motherfucker was sitting there like.
I was trying to make sure I don't want y'all to know I was still here. But I was letting y'all talk because The Wire, I watched it in real time. That's the last time I watched anything. So like, even when you saying some of the names, I can see the picture. I'm like, oh, what's this? I'm like, oh, I remember now. Mm-hmm. But in the moment, y'all know I don't do no recaps. I don't do no reviews or shit. I just be sitting there like, it's all authentic. So I was so glad that you and him was able to have that interaction. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, like, it makes me reevaluate the way I watch shows. So I'm watching it, but I ain't paying attention. Even when I'm giving it my undivided, I still ain't paying attention. So it'd be stuff that I be missing that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I'm probably hurting the brand by not being able to really be engaged on, for sure. You know. But
yeah, The Wire, that shit, I pay closely. I watch The Wire the same way I watch Sons of Anarchy or whatever.
Right, enough about me. How was your week?
Get quick to this, man. My week was pretty good, man. I didn't do too much, man. You know, didn't do shit, man. Didn't really do anything. Not too much. I don't even know what I really watched. I've been watching a lot of playoffs. That's what I've been doing in my week. Contemplate. I didn't tell you I started using Bet Rivers now, man. I tried to do FanDuel, but I didn't want to drive out to fucking Carpentersville to fucking have to join the Wi-Fi out there. So I'm not doing FanDuel, but I'm doing Bet Rivers. So my whole week has been just watching sports, just trying to see and figure out
that's the one I got.
Everything about just how to use the shit. Like I see, like noticing the patterns and shit of the games and all that. And it's kind of hard. When I first did it, the very first time I did it, I made 116 off the.
I didn't even know I had that in there. Well, but yeah, I do use Bet Rivers. I got a couple dollars. I bet small. But go ahead.
That's what I do. I noticed you bet like 5. So what I'm gonna start betting on is the first point of the game for the NBA. I know if you get that right and get some shit like one time I had, if Derrick Rose would have been the leading scorer and one of the guys, they're gonna make like $200 or something like that.
So you gotta show me that because I don't know. I haven't looked at NBA, but like NFL, like when I try to do like the little small shit, like sometimes it don't go through for me. I think I won on like Patrick Mahomes over under like touchdown shit like that. But that's kind of what the NBA is.
Yeah, that's how I went with that. Like DeAndre Ayton double doubles and all that. I had one. I thought Chris like. If I was to bet on Chris Paul now, when I was betting on him against the Lakers, I would make some money because he fucking killing now. But yeah.
You know what I got? You know what I bet on beginning of the year?
What? Good.
Them. Now imagine what the payout to be on that because nobody would
to win the championship.
To win it, I always picking them and the Bears and the Bears. So we'll see how that turn out. But yeah, man, I used to look at that as a form of way to get money. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop working and just gamble. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot.
Hit the right one. Hit a motherfucker. Getting the first point. Get the first point of every game right. It's like 300 right there.
Hooley would do that shit when he would bet like he would do what is it called? When you do like the let's say like you bet on like 8 different things. You can bet like $1 and you bet like if all 8 like NFL, you can bet like $5 and then you just bet like on 4 games. That should have pay out like $800 or something like that if you get everything right. That's the type of shit Julio bet on like $1 and be off by 1. I think I won. You can get in and out the bet too.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that? All right. So when you
I gotta really get into it.
If you betting on something, let's say like if you bet like 3 different things, you put like the Suns to win by 10 or something. And if it's the third quarter and they up, you can die. You like I don't feel good about this. You can go in and cancel it. And you'll get whatever that is for that moment. Like so, if it's trending, if you bet 10 and you gonna win 20, just throwing it out there. Like and you bet that shit and you cancel it, you can probably get like 15, and you can get out the bet. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of shit like that you can work with. But go ahead, I'm studying interrupting your week.
So I've been doing that, man, and just trying to figure things out, man. Figure life out, find myself, find my right place and position. And, doing a little shopping, man. Currently, right now, I am wearing some more loyalty, man. So her new shit's out, man.
She got some nice apparel.
Track jacket, man. Got the hat to match.
She do got some. I thought that was actually. I wouldn't have thought that was like a custom design. Yeah. I thought that was like either some designer shit or like something Nike related. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think of him. I didn't think that was her brand. That's actually decent. Oh shit! What the fuck? I just fucked up the recorder. Damn, my bad. Shopping has become really hard.
Yeah.
I was trying to find some jeans, regular blue jeans for work.
Fashion Nova, man.
That's what Marie said. I'm starting going to Levi, and when you get the see, it's tapered, but then it's wide in the thigh. So it's like extra room there. So looking at myself in the bathroom mirrors at work, I'm like, why am I shaped like this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go on Fashion Nova and see if I can get me some regular blue jeans. Do they run small?
Yeah, small as fuck. They run real small. So you gotta get your right size. You don't know whatever.
Well, I get my right size. Maybe I need to go a size up.
Maybe it depends though, because the black jeans don't run small. I got a pair of gray jeans. I try to get a pair of olive jeans, and them ran real fucking small. I got them all in. I got all of them the same size, but all 3 of them fit differently.
I bought khakis.
I'll start to get a pair of khaki.
Cargos.
No, I started to get a pair of khaki pants and a pair of burgundy pants, but I didn't know how people would react to it if I was walking around in some pair of burgundy pants. But the khaki pants I might get. Yeah, Fashion Nova, man. Fashion Nova.
Okay. I'm sorry, my son is texting me. Let me turn that on mute and silence this fucking watch.
Yeah, man, that's what my week has been consistent of, man. I also want to come in here and ask a question, man, about if someone was to ask you what my type was, what would that be? What would your answer to that question be?
Your type?
What would my type be? Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like that would have been a tough. I feel like that's a tough question.
So your type in
women.
So trying to fuck or because it's a difference. And you know what? I swear to God, before, do you watch the Kevin Samuels dude?
Nah, not really.
I was looking at it. It's a funny motherfucker. And the fact that these women, let me say this real quick. The fact that these women call this man and ask him for real, it's like he's like blunt. We like, you fat, get your fat ass off my phone. Oh, you need to be giving that pussy away. Like some woman said she's practicing celibacy now. So the type of woman that you'll meet after you know she been fucking all around town, then she meet you and now she want to hold the pussy tight.
Yeah.
You need to be giving that pussy away. You say that to them, and they still call in. Don't want to ever hear y'all say Daeo or Dblock is Devin is saying bitch too much. You shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it the way that y'all allow this man to talk. But if you're saying that he said that, so when he did a poll, and it goes back to the question.
Mm-hmm.
Vlad say he did a poll where they rated with Corey
Day?
No, the Bailey, Chloe Bailey, Meg Thee Stallion, and Lori Harvey. Mm-hmm. Which one would you want a wife? I mean, which one would you want? Which one is the hottest? And people pick Meg. But then Kevin Samuels posed the question, was like, okay, well, it's a difference. It's like, who would you want? You should ask a man, like, who do they want to be with? Because he talked about these women who go and they keep getting their bodies done. Like I said, on the trip back from Miami, it was a woman who couldn't sit down because she got her ass done. So he's like, everybody's built like Lola Bunny, but they got little ass waists and big asses. And you see these women with these bodies and women want to emulate them and be just like them, but they all fucking single. So you're like, all right, so what is the goal? Do you want a man that's going to marry you? Because even all these bitches that y'all look up to that's popular and get the Birkin bags and get all this and that, they're still single. Or they're in a relationship where they can't get a commitment from the man.
Or they get their Bentley took back, like Quavo said.
Absolutely. So you got to ask, what do they really want? Is it all about what you show on Instagram, or do you really want a woman? So if you ask me what you're looking at, someone that you want to fuck, I would say someone with a nice small body, short, really petite, what they like to say fun size. You would like a fun size woman, preferably that hasn't had a kid. Let me explain why. And don't be offended when I say it. It's like when women that have kids, you're more so looking for like the athletic type, strong, firm, ab. Women have kids and have that too. So let me not say that. So a woman with a nice shape, with like a nice six pack or a toned up body. You know what I'm saying? Fun size. The complexion really doesn't matter. Personality.
Personality.
Personality, someone that you can have a conversation with, but then also someone that is. So I would say fun size, someone that you can have a conversation with, and someone that's relatable, someone that you feel like you can have a good time.
That's the fuck.
That's the woman.
That's just the fuck. Or
that's all. That's the woman that you want to be with. That's
okay.
the person.
All right.
The woman you want to fuck. Well, the woman you want to fuck, as long as you're willing to have a good time and be nasty, he gonna fuck you. So that's what you gonna get. So as long as you're willing to have a good time and be nasty, you're gonna get nailed. You know what I'm saying? But also with that person, he still wants somebody that he can have a connection with and have a conversation with. You know what I'm saying?
You make me sound like the dude from I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. That dude said,
"No, look,
if my pencil, my fucking pencil sharpener had a skirt on it, I had it from you."
Fucking the couch, in between the couch and shit. No, I'm saying they still got to have a personality or some type of somebody that you connect with, because then what would happen is you would just show up and it would just be for that one thing. But then they will probably want to have a conversation or want you to stick around. But then you're not gonna stick around and that won't last long because they'll catch the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, you just somebody that I don't want to be around.
Right.
So that's what I would say. The type of woman that you would be interested in.
All right, that's interesting. I want to revise. I have standards. I'm
gonna switch my chair out.
I'm trying to have standards. I think I would agree. I definitely would agree with you about the first one. I definitely would agree. My all time, my favorite. I don't know, man. It's just weird because I've had thick women as well, and it's nothing like a thick woman. But I just feel like the small petite frame. I agree. In terms of the fuck, from this moment forward, after the conversation we've had off camera, I do feel as though I have to, set hard, fast standards and rules and regulations for myself and see how that comes out. But I want to. I'll tell you off camera what I want, what my mindset is and what I'm aiming for or whatever. But I was thinking about that. I was listening to Duke's podcast and They was saying they was talking about that. I think one of them was like, yeah, they was talking about like just they type or whatever. And they was like, oh, you always like the same type of woman, or you always go for the same type of woman. I start thinking about me and my friends and everything, and I'm like, I don't feel like we like that. I don't feel like any of us really go for.
If I was a single man, what would be my type?
If you
don't mind me asking. Fuck and relationship wise. It's hard because we gotta erase my woman out of the equation. So like if you didn't know her and she was gone, this got nothing related to her, just from and then you didn't know me when I was single, so I guess that would be a hard question.
Right. So it would be to fuck, it would definitely be your hood chick. She gotta have a little hood in her. She has to live in the hood. She has to have the coke shaped body.
So like ghetto bitch for nice shape.
Yeah, a ghetto chick in nice shape, nice ass, and lips. They gotta have nice lips.
They got the lips. I was like, you can't leave that out. That's number one. You gotta deliver. You have to deliver. You know what I'm saying?
And just, I think they gotta be cool. They gotta be able to fit to fuck. They gotta be able to fit in any scenario. Just be able to come around, just be one of the, just be a part of the room. Today, I think you prefer more so a homebody that will go out, but like go out when it's called for.
Yeah, sit your ass in the house.
Yeah, like not a you wouldn't want to be with a woman who has FOMO, fear of missing out. So that type of woman just rules you out in terms of being with, because you have to be with somebody that knows, okay, your teens are your teens, your 20s are your 20s, your 30s are your 30s, like
get that shit together.
Yeah, like you can't hear somebody that wanna go jump leapfrog her back, like, all right, I wanna relive this and relive that. So definitely a woman that's mature, and yeah, I would say a mature woman who knows herself. So
gotta have personality.
Yeah, a mature woman who knows herself with personality and definitely likes to go to the movies a lot.
I love one of the best things, and I can't wait to go see Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh man, I'm waiting on that. I think that's gonna be my first time going back to the show is to see Hitman's Bodyguard.
I'll press it again. Personality, like when I was younger, one of the biggest things I used to grade women on was I'm a harsh critic. And it's probably like, they're like, who the fuck you think you ought to be tough on somebody? Well, it's just like, I look at all the woman's flaws first. And if I can look past your flaws, then maybe we can be together. I still fuck with you. But if you dumb as a box of rocks, if we can't have a conversation, I love a woman with a personality that get it. If a woman can say something that I have to, when somebody say something you like, huh? And you catch it and you laugh, that woman, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because you rarely find women who have those type of witty personality. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely love a witty personality. Well, I have a witty personality. You all right? Damn, this is backwoods. Fuck. I hit it like a blunt.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, switch.
Yeah, personality is key. I'm not even gonna get into my issues or whatever, but yeah, a woman with personality is definitely key. And
gotta go light, man, with this blunt, man.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Oh, that's good. I know you said they wanted to know a little bit about how we more getting women in incremented and acclimated into the pod, and And also another thing too, when we have guests, which we're supposed to have this week, but I don't know what happened to the gift. I try to let them people more engaged or get their shit off and talk.
Recap quick about last week. I feel like I was cutting Julio off a lot when he was talking, but I think it was just the first day back jitters.
Julio be long-winded. You had to cut him off.
Yeah, it was first day back jitters. I feel like it was a lot of times I was rewatching, I wasn't allowing him to talk, but I do want more.
I feel like the first half wasn't that good. The second half was more. I think we spent too much time on the wire. Mm-hmm. The second half was more engaging. I think what our podcast thrives the most on is humor. You know what I'm saying? Like we being serious about the topics, but humor. That's why I would say like I just try to do the podcast like how me as a viewer. So like if I'm looking at something, if you can make me laugh, it keeps me engaged. No matter what we talking about. Like when I listen to my sports podcast,
We got some laughter about the liker.
Huh?
We got laughter about the liker.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like with the sports podcast, with the sports podcast that I listen to, it's about sports, but it's also a lot of humor in it too, which really draws me in and keeps me engaged. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to keep people, because podcasts can be a little boring. Listen to somebody just ramble and talk about things, but if you keep them entertained and you keep it like, you know what I'm saying, something that just keeps them going, that's what I try to do. You know?
Very man. So what?
Try not to be Chuck. Bubble Chuck, but not Chuck.
So what do you want to start with, man? You want to start with music? You want to start with TV, movies?
We can start with TV. Music, we know what let's do music. We got a lot of music to talk about. Let's do music. Fuck it. Or we can say that for.
Did you hear the new Meg?
I did.
I knew you wasn't gonna listen to it. We should stop this shit right now. You got some earpods. They should play shit in your
copyright.
Like it is,
It'd be copyright. It'd be flagged. We don't own them. I'm just gonna say, I'm sick of you motherfuckers. I don't own the rights to this music. Shut the fuck up. Don't play it. Who cares? Stop writing that. Damn. Be original. Fucking annoying. PPP. But go ahead. Fucking PPP shit. Motherfuckers passing me up. You just wasn't shit a year ago. I'm ready. Go ahead. I know you. You wasn't shit a year ago. You ain't gonna be shit when it run out. Hopefully. Well, anyway, go ahead. But Meg, I didn't.
Did you hear the
I thought it was a video. Wasn't a video?
It was. I didn't see the video. I heard the video was kind of whack. You see Nick? So you didn't hear Meg? Did you hear Cardi and Nicki?
Nicki and Polo?
Yeah, and then Cardi and Migos?
Yeah, I heard Nicki and Polo. I heard Cardi and Migos.
Didn't hear Meg. Okay.
I see them through. Not unintentionally though, because I told you Meg she's made it to the next tier.
Oh, you gonna like this?
All right.
When I killed this shit, now it did say Party is one of the most legendary female ghostwriters in the industry. So I don't know if he wrote this or not. I don't want to take away from it, but she killed this shit. To me, this is Meg's best song that I've heard from her to date. In terms of her, okay. I mean, she got the same old Meg flow, but just what she's saying, her bars and shit like that, the shit that I don't know who she talking to, what woman she talking to.
Maybe Asian doll. I know they was cool, and then they.
She's talking to somebody, and she lit somebody's ass up. And yeah, thought shit. That shit cold as hell. I like the beat. I like everything about it.
I told you, female music, I got to see a video for it. So I was waiting on the video. I'm not listening to Twerkulator. Don't ask me about nothing.
That shit was whack as hell. I didn't like it.
I'm not listening.
I don't really like
Twerkulator. Shit. But no, I didn't get to see Meg.
If you want to look at it from Twerkulator to this shit, I feel like you see the they start to separate themselves in terms of who's better and who's not, and who's the top tier and who's not. Like that City Girl shit.
Oh, Meg has separated herself. What am I smoking right now?
Strawwana. Strawberry banana.
Oh, see, this is a new weed.
Yeah, strawberry banana, man.
I ain't know about it. I'm smoking OG. But go ahead.
Hey, man. Fuck you. But, yeah, Meg killed that shit, man. I think if you want to look at it, you know, we always got to compare shit in terms of who had the better verse, who had the better song that came out. I think Thot Shit and Meg's verses on Thot Shit is better than what Cardi and Nicki put out.
Yeah, Nicki is cool. Nicki's whenever I see Nicki not featuring, I know it's one of her songs. This kind of reminded me more so like of old Nicki, like was it Pink Friday?
Like Starships or something?
Yeah, that kind of Nicki. Yeah, which isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? It was Nicki did what Nicki do. Nicki is just like, yeah, I enjoy it. Like Nicki verse is cool. Cardi verse, I kept seeing. I saw Act said that she floated on the beat. Now, did you say she got off on that shit too? Or was that just I was just seeing people saying that she got off.
She did.
I was expecting something different, and yeah, she delivered. It kind of reminded me the one of the best Cardi verses on Meek album. on that On Me shit. She got off on that shit. This kind of reminded me of that. But I knew it would be that. She rapping with her boyfriend, her husband, you know. So, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, Cardi killed that shit. Again, I don't know who the fuck she's talking to or who she's talking about, but
women always sneak this and this shit.
she talking about she coming at somebody. Nicki was the only one that I felt like wasn't really aiming at nobody. She just made like a real mature song. That was a good ass song. What she was talking about somebody. She could have been talking about Safari. I think she was talking about Safari on that song.
Fuck niggas. Fuck you and old girl. Yeah, for sure.
So
Safari definitely a joke.
All three of the women seemed like they was shooting at somebody. Maybe not the same. Maybe not each other. Probably not the same. Probably different.
Could have been Meek.
Could be.
We forget about Meek.
Yeah, could be.
I think it's more Meek than Safari. Safari is like that ex that you don't claim no more, but they still be like, yeah, I used to date you. I don't even know you no more. I wouldn't even talk to you. That's what Safari is. But yeah, go ahead with that shit though. Like, yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah, I think I would rank it Meg, Cardi, Nicki, but I do like Nicki shit. Like I like that Polo and Nicki shit, man. Which album you want to get into first? The Migos or Polo G?
Migos, I didn't get to finish it. Okay. My intentions was, I wish I would have, because the 5 songs that I heard wasn't what I was expecting. I like the beat selection so far. But let's get into Polo, because out of all 3 Polo albums, this is my favorite Polo album. And I literally, I had, let me not say low expectations. Rap Star, I didn't enjoy the song.
Okay.
But when I listened to the album, I enjoyed the whole album. I was gonna save a couple. Then I said, I'm gonna save all these motherfuckers.
All of it.
Then I heard them on Migos. Killed that shit. I'm like, all right, Polo. You know, maybe it's because it's my Polo Dirt. It's Chicago. I'm like, Polo Dirt's still here though, Polo. But Polo, hey, nigga gonna sell more like 175 by itself. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Rap Star, he had number one song and all that shit. Then okay.
Killed it. I think there's no album. I don't think there's no skips on this album. I think this is all the way through. Even
Polo got no skips on his fucking album.
Yeah, even all of them. Like Toxic, in the beginning, the way his first bar on Toxic, how that shit come on.
The song with Pop Smoke.
That shit was
killing
cold.
Shit.
That shit was cold. Fabio killed that shit on the chorus and everything. I like that. I like his verse.
That's Pop on the chorus.
That's Fabio.
No, that's not. When he's like Polo in Michigan Avenue, that's Pop Smoke.
No, it ain't, man.
That's Pop Smoke, man.
Well, whatever Fabio was saying, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
If Pop Smoke is on the chorus, Fabio is like leading into it or whatever.
Oh yeah, but all this shit, like when I listen to the song with Dirk, of course, Dirk never fails on these type of songs. Make the reference to Vaughn and shit like that. You just like.
We didn't give Dirk his flowers. Dirk had that song with A Boogie. Since while we was on our hiatus, Dirk just putting out nothing but fire, man. I think he is.
All the features that they trying to troll him with. The song with dude from Detroit. He like the Obviously Press. One of them that we call their phone like yes. I'm like, Dirk fucking cold, man. He's like, don't like a pit. We don't like them niggas. Then they start putting all that up towards him. That's how you know you wrong. When you got all your ops. When something happen, they go right to your song. That's how you know they been listening to it and they felt it. You know what I'm saying? Dirk that nigga. But we ain't talking about Dirk. We talking about Dirk on the feature, which he killed. But Polo, this Polo album.
Well, I was gonna say Dirk. I feel like for first half of 2021, I feel like the number 1 artist is definitely Lil Durk.
He ain't gonna get no credit for it.
I feel like he definitely the number 1. Lil Baby number 2, but with Polo G, I think this album is definitely better than Moneybagg Yo album. So I'll put Polo G up there with number 3. And I think it's better than T Grizzly album too.
Polo G album is better than all that shit.
Yeah, I think it's better than T Grizzly.
I love Dirk and Lil Baby shit.
It's better than that too.
It's better than that.
Yeah, it's better
It deserves the number 1 slot that it's gonna get.
It's fucked up what happened to him in Miami, but yeah, this should be in contention for album of the year. Whatever awards they doing for MTV, BET, fucking Grammys, all that shit. Like I feel like this should be from. It's just all different type of music.
And I'm gonna say this about the Miami shit, and I wasn't gonna do this. But what I hate the most is we all from Offset, hustling. It's 1300 now. That's what they call it. The shorties call it 1300. the niggas that's like that's rapping, it's become a new thing recently. Probably within like the last 3-4 years, 5 years maybe a little longer, but it ain't that long. Mm. When I see niggas that's my age and niggas I know that ain't even like part of 1300, I'm assuming is a part. It's a clique full of. I'm not even gonna get into all that. Certain gangs that's over there, and normally when I was growing up over there, they was all cool, but they would run out of they would beef with the folks, but niggas get bored. We all boxed in this little fucking two-way in system. We call it the system. Then on Hudson, all these niggas hang out. The Cobras, the Stones, the Vice Lords. They all hang out, and eventually they start getting into it with each other. The weirdest shit to me was when they were like the Cobras and the Lords beefing with each other. Nigga, you live right next to each other. So what the fuck? When you catch them by yourself, you gonna beat them up. Y'all just gonna beat each other. They're gonna kill each other because that's what it was. When I moved away from there, I heard it was all kind of shit over there. Foes, mafias, all kind of shit. People that's probably moving over there because it's low income. When I was there, it was Cobras, Vice Lords, Stones. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not gonna say what people's affiliations is. You know what I'm saying? But it's Vice Lords and Cobras. I know a couple Cobras. I know a couple Vice Lords that are in there. I know a nigga that's not nothing from what I know, but I mean, he done a couple bids. I know, let me not say one. I know a couple niggas that done a couple bids, and now they 1,300. Let these shorties have that shit, man. You was not a part of that. You was too old for this, but whatever. They may be still tied to it. I've been removed from it. But I saw them reacting to what happened to Polo in Miami. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then they put that they in Miami, like they in the motherfucking album release. Or I see niggas I know get a cameo like in the background or on the side of Polo. I want you to know that we never acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on your own shit. Like, you're not an immediate homie. So like I can know niggas I know niggas that rap. But if they got on, we can have a conversation in the DM, but I'm not gonna be like, if I'm around, I know I'm not gonna be in the because that's an immediate group. You know what I'm saying?
Take the handshake, holding the hand.
Yeah, nah. I can get the picture if I want it. Like, hey nigga, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't know Polo. Like I say, I knew his pops. I don't know his pops. I've been around, I've seen him. And I didn't know when I found out that's who his pops was, I was like, damn, okay. Well, I still can't get his face in my head from being there. But what happened in Miami is fucked up. Album release party, like resisting you, like when they saying this, like what you pull me over for? Like how am I resisting arrest when you fucking and you can see him like he got like something on his eye, like they fucking hit him, like they fucking him up or something. But I would be mad too. But it just show you like how the system is fucked up. You don't want to see a little young black dude winning, doing this shit, ain't bothering nobody. Polo stay out of trouble and shit. Like you never really hear him. I was hoping that it didn't happen in Chicago because I know he was in here recently. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. And it's fucked up whenever you come back to the city, something always happens. But when I seen it, I was just like, you don't believe it because you never hear his name and that shit. He don't really rap beef with niggas. He's just a cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like that doing shit. And when you seen it, I'm just like, man, you know how it is. Hopefully he get out that shit. Hopefully nothing come up of it. Hopefully he able to celebrate his album.
You would think it would just be a regular run-of-the-mill, go pulled over, maybe weed in the car, go to jail. But the charges the charges they put on all of them was like, damn, what y'all on?
Yeah, resisting arrest and all this. She be like, how?
Yeah, hopefully they get out.
Yeah, I'm resisting. What the fuck you pull me over for? Why you bother me? Especially if I ain't driving. I'm in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? And they say like, well, his mama was saying pretty much like, they just pulled him over and snatched him out the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? But even that, if I'm in the back, I'm like, what the fuck you bothering me for? Like, talk to the driver.
Like, I'm not even driving.
If he's swerving or something, you ain't got nothing to say to me. Like, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we all know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he get out and hopefully he's out already. He get to celebrate his album, which is a great fucking album. Like I would say, I told y'all before on these shows, when I paused, the first album was okay. It was good. I'm going to support it because I never thought I'd see somebody from Offset make it this far. It's still hard to believe sometimes when I see the stuff, but the second album, it was okay.
That's when I became introduced to Polo.
Yeah, nah, this motherfucker cold. This one hard. This album hard.
And it got replay value. I like the second album, but I find the Martin and Gina song I listen to a lot. But other than that, it's not a lot of songs off of the Polo G album, from the second album that I found myself I listened to again. This one, I would just listen to all of them again, like front to back. The only song on there that I would say that I don't really like is the Party Like song with the baby. Don't really like that song too.
I ain't like it at first. I listened to it on my surround sound. Like Polo, I can skip the baby part.
Mm-hmm.
Like Polo, I can listen to Polo part on that. It was all that shit was called Zooted. I like Zooted. I think he kind of talk. I think he say Cal name and that shit. Zooted.
My favorite song off the album
that shit. Yeah,
probably
that shit
be Blackhearted. Blackhearted, my favorite. Heart of a Giant. So Real is good.
Everything.
Clueless.
Rap Star, my least favorite.
And Bloody Canvas. That story that he told at the end of Bloody Canvas was cold.
Yeah.
I like that.
My daughter interrupted in the middle of me listening to that. I'm gonna go back and listen to it and see if I can understand like what he talking about. I'll decode it for you if I can. If not, maybe it's past my time. What I was gonna say, how you feel about the song with G Herbo? How you feel about the Lil Wayne song? Hey, you talking? What's wrong? What's wrong? We talking about the GOAT.
I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it. I like Wayne verse.
Think Wayne got off?
He did.
So that means he fucking smoked Seeing Green. When you heard him on Seeing Green, he was like, he smoked. I can't admit it. In the compass of my own home, I can say I've listened to this verse over and over and over, and Wayne just smoked this shit. He smoked Drake. He smoked, right?
On Seeing Green?
Absolutely.
I like Wayne's flow and how his voice sound on the beat. Pause, if there's a pause there. But honestly, I like Nicki, Drake, Wayne on that song. I'm not saying Wayne didn't get off. It's like 3 people putting up 60 points. It's just all in your preference of how you like the 60. So do you want your 60? I feel like I like bravado rap. I like for somebody to be like that in your face, talking your shit type of rap. And that's what Nicki gave me in her whole verse. You know what I'm saying? And Drake gave you that. Wayne gave you, which is no fault of his own, but what he is, which is a legend. And when I have to come down and address you motherfuckers, I'm always going to address. Every song all Wayne do is address people and be like, stop playing with me, my name, my legacy, and my people. He always do that. I understand that. But it's that Jay-Z shit. It's that I'm always going to come and just act like I'm the elder statesman and spit that shit. But I got other people under me to give you that real shit. And I feel like that's go back to Dirk. I feel like that's what Dirk is becoming. It's fucked up because what happened with Vaughn, because that's what Vaughn was going to be. How Jay-Z was Jay-Z, and then he got Memphis Bleak and Beanie Siegel, all them niggas under him. Like, you can't talk to the king because you got to come through us first. So we going to be on the streets.
Well, you can't say them names after you say Wayne. And I don't give a fuck if E or nobody like this. You can't say Memphis Bleak, Beans, none of them motherfuckers, and say Wayne and Drake. Because Drake is not even in the same conversation as none of them niggas. He up there when he talking with Hov. They having a conversation.
But Drake is like Wayne and Nicki's hitman.
Right.
So
give me somebody else. Give me somebody else. Don't say Memphis.
It's the equivalent though.
Nah, don't say Memphis.
It's the same as X. When X was rapping, Drag On. I just look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always, before you get to the boss, it's always people you gotta come through before you get to the boss.
Well, you better say Beans, cause Drag On. Oh, you said Rough Rider. You better say Jada.
It was them. It was the
Drag
locks.
On.
You have to address, before you come to X, you have to address the locks. You have to address Drag On. You also have to address Eve. It's the same shit.
So what you put some respect on Birdman name? Because before you could talk to the honcho, you really disrespectful to Juvie. You really fucking disrespectful.
Did you see Juvie on?
Yeah, I did. And he had that really short interview. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that.
Not answering no questions, none of that.
I was disappointed. Now, hopefully you don't be back, Juvie. But back to Polo G. We saw we got off. Juvie, I was really expecting him to elaborate on more. He was just like, I don't want to talk about that. I still ride through more. All right, dude.
Still ride through.
So talk about what the fuck you want to talk about then. Talk about the old Cash Money days, which is what I was really looking for from an interview with Vlad. And he didn't really.
Yeah, because Young Buck gave it. Why you don't like Young Buck?
He went into a story about how like Buck just a liar and shit, and like all that UPT Cash Money shit. Buck told a story about how like they was in L.A. Or they supposed to met up with Suge Knight. He supposed to sign with Death Row or some shit. And Juvenile stood them up and left. And they was all in like a hotel room and shit. And when Suge Knight was like, "What the fuck Juvie at?" He's like, "We don't know." When they found out he left and he wasn't gonna sign, they say Suge Knight called the hotel to cancel all that shit. The hotel told them they got to get the fuck out. So he like left them stranded. And they supposed to all been together type shit. But Juvie like, "Nah, that nigga lying, man. That shit ain't supposed to happen." You know what I'm saying? Buck been lying about a lot of shit. Playing with boys and shit. Like, I don't know, man. If Juvie say fuck him, I say fuck him.
Fuck Juvie.
Alright. Cash Money supposed to come with this motherfucker too.
You just no, I mean, you're not gonna fucking Wayne and Cash Money out the den. That's what you're gonna do with your time.
I need some semblance of Cash Money.
Are you gonna make this into this is summertime? You gonna change this into a man?
Yeah, I meant to put that. I meant to have the TV up and all kind of things, but I just been tired.
You know, you can plan this for the kickoff for the football season, man.
You know what?
You can start working on it now, man. By the time football season comes, that's one thing I'm learning about. I'm trying to get with myself is like try to live. I guess not too much in the future, but plan for the future. You know what I'm saying? Not always say what you want to do and try to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And just see the results and see where you at in a few months or see where you at in a few days or some shit like that. So, you know, just plan, man. Start taking certain shit out. Just tossing certain shit.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Build
I'm
you a
gonna
bar.
paint it, repaint this shit. All that. I don't plan on being here long.
Hope you don't paint it blue.
You know it's gonna be that blue right there. That's what's coming to this garage.
At some point you have to grow up, man.
That's for the car. That's Cubby blue.
Okay.
I'm sitting here and all draped in red, and you talking about some gangbanging shit. That's not why I'm doing it blue.
Polo G, man. Great album. Potentially album of the year.
Access granted.
Access granted? Okay.
Or whatever.
Access granted.
All right, Polo G. #1 album out right now, man. The best album out right now, Chicago, is clearly winning. It just sucks and it's fucked up that every time something good happens to a Chicago artist, something bad tends to always be right around the corner. Dating back to Vaughn, #1 album, seeing what happened with him, Dirk.
D-Thing.
Yeah, like Polo G get arrested. Like, it's just fucked up that every time that something good has happened with somebody in Chicago, something bad has to happen. It's fucking hot. It's good weather in Chicago, man. How you been enjoying this good weather that's been out here, man?
You know what? I've been working, but I've been spending a lot of time in the back, so I've been enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the good things about
Doing what, Charles Barkley?
barbecuing, queuing.
Oh, okay.
Got the kids back there with the pool, like running around playing with them, shooting the water guns, little shit like that.
Taking walks around the neighborhood?
No, I ain't doing no walks.
Not walking the
I ain't
dog?
doing no walks. Like,
Too good to walk your fucking dog?
I walked for over 20 years and took public transportation. I ain't walking no motherfucking way. If I gotta go to the end of the block where the stop sign at, I'm driving to that motherfucker and getting out. Like, I've become that guy. I ain't walking. I walk 8 miles a day at work. I ain't walking no more motherfucker. I put on slides. As soon as I get home, I put on slides and sweats. You would never think that I got a closet full of shoes. Like, no. I got on slides right now. I ain't putting them shoes on right now. I got the shoes that this young lady has on right now that's going with this, but.
What shoes are those?
Those are Jordan 11s.
The flu game shoe, the anniversary for the game, those we was talking about, those are the Jordans that I like, by the way.
The flu game?
Those are my favorite Jordans.
Right. Okay, so the black and red.
What the real name you shoe heads call it, but
It's the flu game.
that's the name?
It's the 12s right there. The retro 12s, but the white head is red, right?
Right.
Yeah, the flu game.
Yeah, it's my favorite Jordan.
That's when he hit that shot. The flu game. The final shot was in those.
Are you looking forward to Scottie Pippen's book coming out, man? That's gonna about Michael Jordan. I'm waiting for somebody to take a chink out of Michael Jordan's armor. Do you think this will be it?
No, Scottie Pippen is a fucking hater. Like, see some ungrateful shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to hear what you gotta say now, Pip. Your wife getting fucked. You fucking going on a decline in your career. You know what I'm saying? You probably losing money.
He's just on Polo G album introductory.
Who gives a fuck? This is a reach. So like, if Pip was in a good headspace, he was in a good place, and he did this. Don't do this after the fucking Last Dance. Don't do this, Pip. You've been trying to subliminally say shit like LeBron is better. You've been doing shit, unloyal shit. You disloyal. So If you felt like you never got your flowers for, let me bring this mic a little closer.
Michael Jordan should put up the Denzel meme. You disloyal fool ass bitch made punk.
So you sit there feeling like you never get enough credit for what you've done, but Pip, what? We acknowledge it. You're not the number one. Well, because you was a leader. If Jordan was a fucking asshole, then oh well, you plan on this shit, you're gonna go and play with this asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like Pip, okay, just because you went and fucking massage people's egos and while I was the glue. No, motherfucker. They was gonna be there regardless whether you fucking was the glue or not.
That's not
they was either gonna they didn't want to win a championship.
Without Pip, you think they would have won?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying too, he was saying like he was the real leader in the locker room, keeping everybody at bay.
Right.
If you did that or not, they weren't going anywhere. Bill Winnington ain't fucking going anywhere.
They could revolt against Mike.
They ass will be cut. Mike will walk in and say, he's out. Steve Kerr, you're out. John Paxson, you're out. It's a bunch of bums. Who? Scottie Pippen. You're out. If you go in that motherfucker, if Scottie Pippen that motherfucker and said, hey, I don't want to play with Mike, guess what? You're out, Pip. And guess what? Somebody else would have threw their ass in to take that role, to play with Mike. You know what I'm saying? You think LeBron, you think D-Wade could have fucking said, could have led a revolt against LeBron James in Miami?
Hell yeah, that's Wade.
This is LeBron James.
Miami is Wade County though. That's different.
And what happened when LeBron got there?
He allowed LeBron to be the man.
He didn't have to.
He
LeBron
did have
was better. He didn't have a fucking choice.
No, but it's not about.
He didn't have a choice.
You talking about talent? It's about me, you do have a choice because I won a championship here in Miami. I'm the fucking man in Miami. Okay. It's not Dade County no more, nigga. It's Wade County. Okay. We all know who the man is. So when you come into my team, my city, you have to come through me first. So everyone in the whole fucking city knows that this is my team. So I have to allow this to be your team in order for you to be able to play freely.
All right.
So that's Michael Jordan never really had that. It would have been like Michael Jordan going to Houston or something like that. That's Hakeem Olajuwon's town. So now, is it Mike's team or is it Hakeem's team? Like Mike, the pressures and issues that a lot of athletes had to go through, Michael Jordan never had to go through.
Okay, so let's say Cleveland. Could Kyrie have done anything to revolt that locker room against LeBron James?
No, because Kyrie didn't win shit in Cleveland.
Okay, right.
So
that's what I'm saying. Pippen didn't win shit.
Yeah, you got to do something. So right. had Pippen would have made it to the finals that year and won, or even just made it to the finals. Now I got something to stand on. I got some ammunition to throw back at you.
You know why it wouldn't have mattered? Because Mike had already done 3. So what the fuck you finna do, Pip? You didn't get there. You're Allen Iverson. You got us there, but you couldn't get over the hump without who? The GOAT. So LeBron James, he goes to Cleveland. I don't give a fuck. All you bums, you don't shoot, you don't like the memes. Kyrie Irving can walk his ass in that locker room and say, yeah, guys, we're gonna rebel against LeBron. What LeBron gonna do? Gonna pick his bag up, walk his ass up to the office? Hey, I want him out. And guess what? Kyrie ass gonna be out. And guess what? Somebody else is gonna line up to go play with LeBron.
That's sort of what happened.
Michael Jordan, right?
Sort of what happened.
That's what happened to Pip. That shit would happen.
LeBron got tired of dealing with that flat earth shit. Man, get his ass out of here,
yeah.
Man.
So let Pip would have done that. Mike would have looked at his ass and said,
well, I'm eager to listen. I want to hear what he got to say. I'm not going to read it, but of course it's going to be such a big deal that everybody's going to put out the clips and the things like that you should know about it. But I'm eager to see how Michael Jordan responds to some of the things. Like if we find out that the flu game is what everybody's been saying, he was just drunk. Like what a Pippen said.
No, I never heard that.
You have. It's been said by a lot of people that he wasn't really sick. He was hungover from going to play, from gambling and all that type of shit.
What that mean? He still did it. I mean,
he did.
Hungover. Who can do that? You been hungover? Trying to hoop hungover? How?
It's just a horrible feeling.
Oh, right.
It's like you jump up and down. It's like you feel a liquor in your stomach or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't have the fortitude to push through it. Not like Mike. But if the story goes from some kid brought me some pizza and I got a stomach virus too. Well, Mike was with 7 women the night before doing cocaine and drinking. when he came back. Then what? How do you look at him now?
No different, because it's just one bitter fucking scorned teammate
Yeah.
who never got his credit, who's now trying to tear him down. He's gonna be received more negative.
So you think it adds to his legacy if Mike
Absolutely.
had drunk out his mind and went out there and put up 38?
Mike can do no fucking wrong. You're gonna look at Pippen and be like, you a bitter motherfucker. And I can believe it, because when I'm telling you, Mike, I told you when I was in fucking Red, what the fuck was the name of that club? And Mike walked through, that motherfucker walked through with a presence. I'm telling you, I done told this story before, but I want you to understand, when you just stop and you like, that's Michael Jordan. He didn't look, he looked straight. Every bitch in the club walked behind him and went like an arrow. And went in the back, he closed the door. Bunch of niggas on the dance floor. We still there because Mike there. We ain't even dancing no more. We just like, we waiting on the bitch to end so you can see Mike again. Range Rover sitting out front, Richard Dent. Michael Jordan. Right where that camera at, he that close, you just looking like, this motherfucking Michael Jordan. And he ain't looking at nobody. He ain't think, he acting like ain't nobody else even there. With a bunch of bitches. And then you go out there and drop the flu game. Come on, Mike.
Was Juanita with him?
Niggas can't compare.
His
Hell
wife?
no, Juanita wasn't with him.
His wife. What are you talking
If I'm
about?
Michael Jordan, bitch, you be glad to be my wife. Yeah, I'm fucking hoes. You goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? You get whatever you want. That's what they get their bodies done for, so you can get a nigga that buy your Birkin bags. She was just ahead of her time. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking the truth. Y'all know my name.
Well, I'm looking.
Damn.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. To see what's gonna come from that. Migos album, man. What'd you think of it, man? Did it get you straight? Did it straighten out you straight?
Straightening is trash. We talking about that. I like Quavo verse, but from the intro, the first couple songs that I've heard, I'm going to give it a really detailed listen. I think there's some two good albums that just came out. From what I'm expecting from Migos, this is probably more fitted for like me.
It's
like,
way different than Culture 2.
Yeah, Culture 2 was fucking.
It was awful.
Yeah, no, I couldn't listen to it. I couldn't listen to it.
Culture 2 was like maybe they Carter 4, where it was like a couple of just
it wasn't.
how it was perceived bad. Carter 4 was not perceived good. So I'm not a true Migos fan.
It wasn't that.
So a true Migos fan may like Culture 2. I did not. But I like Culture 3. That's what I'm saying.
Culture 2,
I don't
like
even
the
listen
third
to
Hot
Carter
Boy
4.
album.
I'm not that big of a Wayne fan, man. Or maybe it's like Carter 2. No, Carter 2 is pretty good.
Carter 2 the best one. No, the second best one. Carter 1 is my favorite. That's what I'm thinking. You don't think Carter 1 is the best
I
one?
agree.
All
I think
right,
Carter
man.
3
You gonna
better.
say
I
Carter
think 3 better than 2.
What, as far as like star power or just like hit songs?
Just
If it's hit songs, all right.
rapping, I think he rapping on 3 verses more than 2.
You gotta go back and listen to Carter 2.
I never really listened to it. But
That's the problem. That's the problem.
what did you think? So the first 5 songs you liked, did you like the Drake verse?
I like the Drake verse. I absolutely like I think they got a video for the first song, right?
The Avalanche?
Avalanche.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and look at that. I like the beat selection on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The Polo G song, I like that one. I like the cart. I like all 5. The straightening is 3. So I like Quavo. So the 4 out of 5, I give a thumbs up. I didn't even make it to. Probably not gonna listen to Justin Bieber song. Apparently everybody got a song with Pop Smoke that they had in the top.
I didn't like it. I didn't like they Pop Smoke song. I thought it was a miss. I thought it was like just them putting it on there just to get like some notoriety or something like that. That's what I felt like that pop. I feel like they could have kept that one.
Yeah. This Culture album is kind of like the Meek Championships album for me. So when I went into it, I'm like, all right, I wasn't expecting this from the album. Whenever you get something like that from an album, you gotta, if it gives you some type of shock value, then you gotta rate it as a good album. So I would say that Culture 3, for me, the first 5 that I've heard is good. I'll give a better review next week. I'll listen to the entire album. But from what I've heard, the first 5, thumbs up. And then just say the Polo, what he had, 20 songs? You like the Polo? I'm probably going to say that I'm going to save, if I had to be a tough, very tough critic, 18 out of 20 is going into my saved list. But it is definitely a no skip album. You can just let this play. Like you got a long ass road trip, just get Polo shit and let it play. Culture from the first couple songs that I've heard, because they actually rapping. It sound like they rapping, not doing that. Like I don't hear that shit. You be like, all right, man, what the fuck you making these sound effects for? You know what I'm saying?
I think what it is when you start rapping, your first album or your first album, of course, is always gonna be good because you've waited all your fucking life to get to your first album. So you got so much shit to talk about for your first album. Your second album, it comes rushed depending on how good your first one does. So now it's like you ain't really experienced too much, nothing new from your first album. Now you just got a lot of money, so it's just gonna come off as that like you just talking that money and women shit.
Yeah.
But now for their third album, it's been so long since Culture 2. All of them got, I don't know what Takeoff, he ain't got no girlfriend that's in the spotlight, but all of them got high profile women.
Hey.
They all done went through stuff. Takeoff done went through a rape case. Quavo done broke up. Offset and Cardi all like, so they done live life so much. Like now they got so much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? They done been in different rooms and everything. So now they life is different. And,
other than Hannah Montana. Montana.
Right. And you can hear it on this album. Like it is them talking like they even address like the women who want to get, like you keep saying, get their bodies done and end up single. Like they're addressing certain shit like that. They speaking more mature. It's still that same, of course, that same Migos vibe and everything to it. But a lot of the songs is they speaking different shit. I like the Mahomes song. That shit good. I like the Picasso song with Future is decent. My favorite song is Malibu with Polo G. And I like the Drake song. But it's a slow ass beat.
Yeah.
I hate the beat on there. So, and then I feel like maybe that they should just put this as a Drake song and then that's it. Cause even when the Migos come on after,
They
like,
let them go first. They know what they doing.
yeah, like it's some they said some shit in there, but it's like you don't really give a fuck. Cause Drake done sit up there and talk your ass. Like it ain't even him rapping it. He got no emotion. He just sit up there talking, riding the beat, just saying shit. Like I said I wasn't gonna talk about a plane, but look at my plane. Like
Drake cold.
Drake ass, he always spitting that shit. I don't know when his album coming out. I'm waiting on that.
Just
But
on standby, cause it got such an expectation to it, and no matter what it do, people gonna doubt it. Like I be looking at motherfuckers in the comments, you be like, y'all ass bored, mid, bad, mid. You be like, shut the fuck up. What do y'all want? Then y'all gonna go listen to 6ix9ine scream, talk about Gooba or some shit like, shut the fuck up. Like,
yeah, nah, this shit cold. This is a good album. I was expecting it to be bad because Culture 2 is bad, but this shit was good.
yeah,
And a lot of all the music that I heard that came out Friday is like all outside music. It's all music that's it's like everybody waited to put out their best shit. So all the music that we was hearing last year, not that it was bad, but it just felt like something was missing. Like this music that you hearing this year, it got a lot of replay value. Like the birthday song, the modern day song, like it's shit that you want to hear repeatedly. It's shit that you want to hear in different places. You want to hear that shit in the car. You want to hear that shit at a party. You want to like a rooftop kickback, whatever. Like you just want to hear that shit out going through Instagram, seeing videos. Like it's just a lot of music that came out over the weekend that's good replay value music. And
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's why.
Which was surprising to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't listened to the Young Boy song either. I still ain't listening to Young Boy. My nephew tell me I need to let it go. He tell I take it too serious when I listen to Young Boy.
I ain't listening to Young Boy either. That should be coming on. I ain't deleted it out my playlist.
Just
but
my playlist.
I ain't listening to it. Now I heard the I Need It song. That shit old. That's real old. I think that was even before Vaughn. They had put that song out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it is what it is. Fredo Bang, he releases music all the time. That's who I've become a fan of.
Talk about it, man.
Well, no, just Fredo. Like, interviewing personalities.
Did you listen to Jada Youngin?
Hell no.
23 is back. You ain't listen to that?
Hell no. Fulio, though. I have listened to Fulio. Like, I was a fan of, like, looking at their little diss songs. It was funny. But he got a song out called Whip. And I was like, okay, let me go check out some of his other music. And he got some decent little shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a look into Fulio and and see cause I think he could be like how what Fredo Bang was for me when I finally started listening to his music. I was late to the party. That's what I think about Fulio. You know what I'm saying? So Fulio, that's what I'm fucking with. Trying to check out some of his music. I ain't listened to JD Young and I ain't heard not one good song ever.
Where do you listen to music at? Where do you get do you listen to your music on Apple, Spotify, or Tidal? Or SoundCloud?
Apple, YouTube.
I think I'm done with Apple. Apple took away like the top 100. It's some shit called songs in spatial audio. So now it's like not even the new. Like I have to go search for Meg new shit. Like who was shit that came out? Somebody else had just released like one song. I think Chris Brown got a new song or something. I had to go search for his shit. Like so, it ain't the top songs that come out on Fridays no more. It's like it's old shit in here, like shit from Kanye album, shit from Nicki first, Cardi
little
first
playlist
album.
and shit.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, so I think I'm gonna switch over to Tidal, man. I don't really like how Apple was doing their shit, man.
I don't never go to their playlist. On the sidebar, did you see that clip of dude eating ass on that porch?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that? So I'm gonna show you this. So there's a clip. Dude is out. I don't know. They somewhere in the city. He's sitting on somebody's porch.
In Chicago?
In Chicago. The woman got her pants pulled down. His is down. He's eating her ass. And the woman's recording.
Oh, come on!
And the guy, you get a guy fucking filling up something, a bucket or a pot or something with hot water. He was like, I'm gonna throw this water on their ass. So dude is literally sitting there licking ass, and then you just see the door open. He looks back with like the fear of God and just water being dumped. Hot water being dumped on him. He looks back. His face is completely drenched. Her ass is wet, and she walking off like this. He like, shit. He go across the street. He was like, get the fuck in front of his house, you nasty motherfuckers. You lucky this ain't nothing, just water. I'm like, that's what you get. I wonder if I call somebody eating ass in front of my house, you know what I'm saying? You probably gotta come out the house and kick him in the back of his head, like off the step or something like, what the fuck is you doing? Right, what the fuck is you doing? Weird ass nigga. Like, man, that shit viral. I'm gonna show you that shit. You gonna be like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Literally, sitting on somebody's porch eating ass, bro. Like, niggas is
That's
doing
what the summertime
anything.
brings, man.
Niggas doing anything, man. These niggas is weird, man. With drugs.
I wouldn't do that on a random person's porch, but my own porch or something like that.
Outside, just eating ass, huh? Pants down.
You gotta be spontaneous, man. I almost got caught by the cops in the park one time.
Outside the park?
Yeah, that park on Roosevelt, right by the E-way. In between that big long ass park. I was right there. If he'd have came 10 seconds later, I'd have got indecent exposure for being in the park.
10 seconds earlier.
No, 10 seconds later. He showed up too early. So when he showed up, the hands was on the belt.
Motherfucker had just wrapped it up.
It was in the start. That's all I'm saying. So he stopped us before it could happen. Then we had to take a lap around the park because we had been drinking and smoking. So, like, all right, now I can't get in the car because you notice what they was going to do next. As soon as you get in the car, pull off.
Wait.
Now they
down the corner and shit.
I'm like, all right, let's just walk around this motherfucker for a minute and then they pull it off. But yeah. That shit's exciting, man. That shit's exciting. That's why women love trips, going on trips.
Yeah, I gotta have more fun. That's why I told myself, man, the next trip I'm gonna have more fun. Like, she put them embarrassing ass pictures
You
up.
gonna eat ass on the balcony?
No, I'm not eating ass ever. It's not happening. I probably fuck on the balcony. I would love to get some head on the balcony. I would love to get some head out in the open, good breeze blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about me. It's about me. This is about you. It's about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
You gotta get up and go to the beach at 5 in the morning, man, when the sun coming up. What's the best? What you gonna do it during the day when everybody out there?
Just do it on the balcony. Like, I gotta be really fucked up to. get out of my element and do stuff. Then I want to get away from that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take pictures with some shorts, some slides on. I was going to have on socks. You're not going to see my feet bare. Yeah, man, I want to have some fun.
Because you had socks on the beach in Miami. I don't know why.
There was no pictures. When I got there, I took them off. You had on fucking gym shoes, brand new ones on the beach.
It went with my outfit. But then when we got on the beach, I took my shoes off.
I want slides, man. Slides and some Iverson socks. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Enjoy yourself. Let loose.
Oh, I am. If I get an all-inclusive, which they say they don't have the drinks you want and the food you want, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna eat something unseasoned as fuck. I'm gonna get my money's worth. But if I take the trip to Punta Cana for my birthday, I'm gonna be feet in the sand, shorts the whole trip. Nike shorts. Jeans are terrible. Shorts are all above the knee. I don't want to dress weird. I'm a grown man. Why don't y'all make adult shorts? Like, what am I supposed to get these things from? So I got these Nike
Dick
shorts.
Sporting Good.
I have to sag my shorts because I need them to go under my knee.
You don't need them to. You're an adult, like you said. So
No,
adult men wear their shorts where it stops either above the knee
Too much
or
skin.
at the knee.
Too much skin is weird. Shouldn't see my upper thigh. I'm exposing my upper thigh now. It's above the knee.
Do some squats, man, so you got nice legs.
Above. Well, my arms and legs are filled with bright fucking blonde red hair, so it looks like I don't have hair on my arms and legs. So, you notice that? It's there. It's just blonde. It's there. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking not a man. I don't got his lion mane yet.
You be like, what's wrong with your legs? You shave? No, I don't fucking shave. I don't wear shorts. I don't wear that shit.
So that's why you...
I don't wear no shorts. Fuck all that. This motherfucker steady texting me. Just got off the highway.
Oh, man, you need to grow up.
No, man. No, I'm gonna wear them though.
Men shave their legs, though.
I don't. I don't shave my armpits and shit. Like, nah, I don't do all that shit.
Never shaved your armpits?
I've done it before, and you get a hair bump, and it's really uncomfortable, unpleasant. So I don't even understand the reason for doing it. Like, if you're not just a musty bastard, you shouldn't have to fucking shave your armpits. You know what I'm saying?
I shaved my armpits and put some gel degree under that shit. Boy. You thought I put some fucking icy hot under my arm. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And you ain't doing no more, did you?
Switch the degree, women. Degree.
Powder fresh.
Sexy intrigue.
Oh, you real? You got the real one and shit. I've been wearing powder fresh for over 20 years.
Sexy,
powder fresh.
Sexy intrigue, man.
Sexy. Shit. So you probably like Bath and Body Works lotion and shit too, don't you?
I definitely do.
You can't put it on. You can put it on if it's at the end of the dresser. Just put it on your hands. But you can't lotion your body with.
Now that you said that, I need to go back to Bath and Body Works and get me some more soap and get me another candle and get me some. The lotion is too strong.
Old Spice.
I don't like the
body
lotion.
wash.
I'm not an old ass man. You're sick.
It's not
The
old.
commercials may work on you.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna when this is over, you gonna be like, I'm gonna come in your crib the next day. You gonna have a fucking bathroom with the fucking extra large bottle. Like, yeah, man, this is really good scent. I'm telling you, it's
I
a
don't
great
want to
scent.
smell like you.
It won't be the same. Well, I can't tell because we sell the same fragrance outside of this. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
man, I wear
Blue
Ariels.
Solution.
You don't wear Ariels.
Oh, you've changed it.
No, the blue one is when I go out on a date.
That's my I wear. Everyday wear.
No, you can't get no. The blue is when I go out on a date. But so that's special.
I don't even smell it no more.
But Ariels is what I use. That's why I spray a lot, man. So you gotta do this.
No, I do.
Get that shit everywhere.
Depending on what I'm wearing. Going into work, walking in there, it smell good. I ain't got that yet, so I must not be spraying enough. You know what I'm saying? In this location. You know, normally
When you get to a new venue, a new job, you have to overdo it. They gotta smell you coming.
I got a desk and everything. I'm walking, I'm like, it was M&M's and what that. I'm like, this is
Man, listen.
like a family environment. I'm gonna go in that motherfucker. Monday I'm gonna go in drenched.
When they gave me my motherfucking office at Jewel and shit, I snuck my fucking cologne up in that bitch one day. I sprayed my desk and shit.
Sprayed the desk. Motherfucker walking like, that's a great fragrance. That's a great scent.
You gotta always let them know that you on your. You gotta keep the scent in there so they be on your mind, man, at all times. I used to light Jewel up when I just walked in, motherfucker. Everybody knew who I was from the scent alone. Everybody, every woman in that store knew who I was.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's next, man?
I don't know. We did the music. What else? Was there any other music?
Would you pay $100,000 for a woman to go on a date?
Hell no. Am I rich?
Maya?
Am I rich?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. I'll pay Maya. I'll
100
tear her
grand?
ass up.
A date? I said.
Oh
yeah.
hell.
A date.
No, I ain't paying nobody to go on a date. A date consists of fucking.
It
as
does
well.
not. A date.
Well,
a date
I ain't going there. Nope. I ain't paying you shit. I'm gonna fantasize about you.
You can't have these views as a father, man.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm not about to pay nobody to go on no fucking date. Like, the date is the payment. Now, if I'm paying you money, then I'm just gonna look at it as like soliciting. Is that maybe that's not the right word because I'm trying to use something proper. But you're selling some pussy to me. If I'm paying you, what am I paying you for? To be in my presence? Wait,
$40 million contract.
Am I paying you to be in my presence?
You paying for her presence.
So I'm just paying for her
You're
to be
paying
around
to
me.
get into her presence.
So guess what? If I'm that rich, you think I'm gonna pay you to be in my presence? I'm gonna pay you for some pussy. But I'm not gonna pay you to be in my presence because I have more money than you. So you should be honored that I want you in my presence. Because I should have my pick of the litter.
So is it?
Because if I can't get you, I can get somebody that look like you. Close enough.
But it ain't that person.
That's cool. I don't really know you.
So right now, Halle Berry is an old cougar.
Yeah.
This nigga's $50,000 just to even come my way.
Nah. I'm gonna get somebody that's close to her.
Really?
I might fuck her daughter.
Nah. Just so you wouldn't pay $50,000 if you had $230 million
To go out to eat
contract
with Halle Berry.
to have a date with Halle Berry.
Nah. So like my
Maybe
is my fantasy.
maybe if it's not like a hand to hand 50,000 or whatever. Maybe it's okay. You want to go on a date? I want to go to Greece. So that's a $50,000 trip.
I don't want to just be around. Like you fantasize about these women because as a young, immature fuck, I like their body. I want to fuck them. You fantasized about them. So if I'm paying you, I'm not paying you just to meet you. Like, what is that? I'm paying you to hopefully fulfill my fantasy as a young man.
But what if you want to test your skills out and see if you can actually, through your own merit, pull this woman? But you just need to get her in your presence.
I probably can. Like, you want me to see if I can get her in my presence?
It's like the woman that
naturally.
It's like the woman that want to fuck the guy like Bang Bros. You got to do everybody before you get to me. So you got a job to do. For women, it's easier for a woman than a man. A woman just gotta fuck with a couple of the homies, and then she can meet the president. But for a man, you just gotta up front just throw the money out.
Yeah, I've never been a believer in that. Like I always believe that who I am as a person, my personality should always be a way. I can find a way. Like I'm the opposite. Like if a woman needs money for me to be in her presence, then I probably don't want to be around her, no matter who she is. But if I can get, like if she shows me that she's, all right, well, it's something about me that she likes or attracts her to me, or that she likes about me, I appreciate that more. So then now I may be more intrigued to, pulling up. I may be more intrigued to explore and see what's more to you. Mm-hmm. But like as far as the women that I fantasize about now, it's just or that I did as a kid, I just fantasize about them as like a perverted little teenager. You know what I'm saying? So when I see them now, it's the same thing. Like if Maya posts a picture of her looking nice and beautiful in a fully clothed outfit, I'm not gonna like it. I just scroll past it. What the hell? They having a wrestling match in my home.
But if she got the bikini on you, that's crazy, man. I would just think that in that world, I would look at something like that could be natural. And us as just regular people who don't got that type of money, you just wouldn't look at it that way. It's the same shit for chicks. I'm pretty sure there's niggas out here giving girls $100 just to.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
it's more than 100.
It's the same shit. So you just said you wouldn't, no matter how much money you got, Jeff Bezos money, you wouldn't pay $100,000.
Not for a date. That's what I'm saying. It's just not that.
It would have to be. It would have to be intercourse involved in it.
That's the end result. I swear to God, I'm being as honest as possible because you're just thinking about it. You like, well, if it's somebody that I want to meet, no homo pause, it'll probably be Iverson to see you like, all right, how much it cost, bro? Let's kick it. I want to pick your brain. I want to get to know you. Like, I don't want to get to know these bitches. I want to fuck them. So I'm like, it's not that. Like, it's nobody that, like, I would be the guy that's what I admire about LeBron is like, all right, this is who I grown with. She was with me when I wasn't shit, and I'm with her now. I wouldn't want to be the guy that's...
They seem genuine. You see them playing that Cube game on?
That's what I'm saying.
They seem genuinely happy.
I don't want to be Kanye or these other things. All right, I'm on now, and now I'm living a relationship that eventually you know is going to expire.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, all right, it's lasted, but you know why I feel it lasted is because they know that image that they have. It would hurt their brand.
If they, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you look at these people, they talk about...
Definitely Beyonce brand.
Yeah, open relationships and shit. No, you just don't want to hurt your brand. You don't want to be in no fucking... Like, if anybody's comfortable with well, okay, I'm okay with my woman fucking other dudes and you okay with me fucking other women, something is wrong there. Like, it's like, is it a real, genuine... like, and y'all could say I'm shallow or whatever, but it's something wrong with you. You like, yeah, I want to know you fucking other dudes and I'm going to fuck other women, but we love each other. No, you don't. You're tired of each other and you just coexisting.
There are people who get turned on by that, though. Of knowing that they're
They're weird. They're fucking weird. Like, it's weird. It's not normal, man. Like,
you can't say what's normal.
I want to sit here and watch you get fucking pounded. I'm going to watch it. Yeah, I'm turned on.
It's like,
what the fuck you watch for? Go watch a flick, bro. What the fuck you talking about? Like, oh, watch my woman get fucked. Like, what's wrong with you? You fucking weird, man. Go watch some porn. You ain't watched enough porn. That's what it is. I watched enough porn for the both of us, so I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? It's damaging. You ever seen somebody walk? You ever remember the cheetah ones? You ever saw the way they reenacting cheetahs? You like, imagine that. You walk in, you like, I don't want to watch this. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining, but I don't want to reenact it. Like, no, I don't want to know you fucking somebody and watch that. I don't know how niggas date. Open, like celebrities, that's celebrity shit. Maybe they minds is different. What I'm saying, maybe I got more money. I'm not. This is my dream girl. They fucking them though.
So you couldn't be Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, I'd never be Michael B. Jordan.
You couldn't date Lori Harvey?
Knowingly, I'm fucking her. He fucking her, so he could not care. You know what I'm saying?
But he's with her now. That's his girlfriend.
He fucking her. Now you gotta sit and listen to a nigga like Future. Say this. Now you gotta be a strong. I'm a weak-minded nigga.
Should that matter?
Yeah, that matter. I'm weak-minded.
This is a good question. Should what happened before you? Really
yes. Don't we gotta finish?
You got it. You won though. What have you won?
I didn't win.
You got the prize. The prize.
I don't give a fuck who end up wifing somebody from your past. You look at me like, I can always sit and tell you a story. Yeah. I won, nigga. You lost. The women feel like they win because they get the nigga. So it's a win for them. Mm-hmm. Men, we different. We shallow. You like, you know how niggas is thinking. He like, yeah, you work, I fucked her. You like, yeah. Like, how lame you gonna look? You like, yeah, but she with me though. But she with me. She with me. You gotta put your head on when you say it too. You know what I'm saying? You feel weak when you argue with a nigga. You be like, don't call my woman, nigga. You know, nigga be like, he can say anything. Yeah, that's my woman. Nigga, all right, let's box. You still lose. You sleeping at that shit. You think about that shit mentally forever. You can't erase this nigga from your memory. And the women don't understand. That's what I be saying. Like, women don't understand. They be mingling with these niggas that only have those cruel intentions. You know what I'm saying? You be like, you only fucked up because you wanted to say, well, T did it or Devin did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women don't understand. They think they winning. Well, yeah, he with me now, so he had all these hoes, but he with me. He still got them hoes.
I'm talking to somebody. I'm trying to explain to her the same thing. I'm like, you just don't know the mental damage you caused this man for some of the things that you've done in the past, and he knows about it. Like, that shit hurt. Like, we don't get over that shit. We don't just let that shit go. Like it.
Men never get over it. You can act like you do, unless you a guy that's like into that type of shit.
I wonder at what point I will get to the. I wonder at what age, and what point I will have to be in my life to where that won't matter, or if it will always matter.
No, I think when you get old,
I'm turning the corner.
I'm starting to turn the corner. I'm starting to turn the corner, but I'm still insecure as fuck. So that's how I know it still ain't reached that yet. I'm thinking early to mid 40s. At that point, you just like, what are you doing? That's when you look at her. That's when you can say, what are you doing? How old are you? Now you just gonna shame her by doing this shit. Like, you should be embarrassed. But I'm not. Well, you know what? That's your life. You want to live it that way? You want your kids to look at you like that? That's on you. And you can walk away with your head up. You know what I'm saying? That's when I think early to mid 40s. It's a wrap. 50s, it's over. You be like,
Scottie Pippen. You be going Scottie Pippen.
You just shame them and shit like, this is what you're doing? After all these years, you want to choose to do this? You at the end of the line. How you wait till you get to the end of the line and want to do these things? You had all that time to do this shit. What have you been doing with yourself? Now imagine how they're looking at that. Imagine if you start cheating at 50 and your woman said to you like, I'm embarrassed. You know what? Let me fix this. What are you out here doing sleeping with? Niggas that are in their 50s fucking getting women in their 20s pregnant. How do you feel? You know you can never go to their parents' house. You can never look in the mirror. Whenever you walk out in public, you walking around like it's a badge of honor. When someone is looking at you like with pure disgust, like 9 out of 10 people are looking at you with pure disgust. You may have one guy looking at you like, yeah, you the man. And he's a shallow-minded fuck who wants to watch his woman get fucked in person. So you don't really want to listen to him. You want to listen to 90% of everyone else.
Man.
And they're looking at you like a fucking creep. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that 50-year-old talking to his son or a 20-year-old. And you're looking at someone that's he's looking at you like, you know he looking at you like,
you the porn videos when he fucks the stepmom.
Yep. Fucking the stepdad. You like, oh yeah, I done stumbled upon some young pussy.
Your father ran out of his pills. He can't do nothing.
Your dad doesn't fuck me like this. They always say that shit.
Oh, man.
You like, huh? White shit.
Yeah,
white shit.
I'm definitely not at that point yet. I get mad over little shit. Oh, little shit.
Man. At some point, I guess we get there. But like I say, early to mid 40s, you gotta just start shaming them. Like it's not even about you no more. You just be like, this is what you want to do?
I think what bothers me is that I don't know if it's validation. I don't really know how to say it. It's like, I don't know how to say it, so I ain't gonna say it. But
what? Let me try to figure it out.
I don't know how to fucking say it, man.
Validation? They want validation from other women or men? What is it related to? To our
It's
opinions
like
or their opinions?
Their opinions. Well, if you do something to them, that I don't feel like I've ever gotten that woman that's lashed out, like broke a car window, that spazzed out on some shit that I did. So I feel like I'm secretly looking and searching for that, like to piss that woman off so bad. Yeah, to where she like that pop up on you type of shit. I feel like I had that a little bit, but maybe it's not from the right woman. I feel like it's that shit.
You probably have had it. The woman that's done it has probably just done it more discreetly than the ratchet woman. The ratchet woman want to pull up and let everybody know that she's doing it.
All my women do it discreetly, behind the back petty shit. I'll be like,
it's the same.
Let me know. I want to know. Stroke I want my ego stroked. That's what it is. Like at some point, I feel like as a man, everybody needs their ego stroked at some point. So I be like, stroke it. Don't. My ass always stroke it when they come back, and it's like the apology behind closed doors type shit. It's like, nah, I don't want that.
Give me my shit while I'm here.
Yeah, that's how I want.
You know what I'm saying? So like, let me know. Send me, acknowledge what I'm doing. Send me a text about what I'm doing.
Acknowledge me, goddamn it, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, my new favorite. And that storyline is incredible, and it's gonna be great if it plays out the way it's supposed to play out. My third favorite guy.
I don't like how they're breaking him up.
I don't think this is gonna happen. I think it's building towards something where the real GOAT of wrestling is gonna turn into a family thing. Him and Roman, WrestleMania. If that turned out that way, it'll work out.
Okay. Yeah.
I would love to see.
Yeah,
go see Rock.
I definitely need these women to acknowledge.
Yeah, we got to come off the track. I don't think Rock is probably my third favorite person in real time. Iverson, Wayne, Rock. But anyway, go ahead. Y'all said that.
Really?
The Rock, absolutely. Rock plays a role.
I don't think The Rock would be who you would think he is. Which one of your celebs? Do you feel like? I feel like out of all the people that I
Only
like,
AI.
you think AI would be who you think he is?
Wayne is no.
Like I feel like
Rock,
if
no.
I feel like if I really met Joe Budden, I wouldn't like him. I don't feel like from what he portrayed, his music, and even on his podcast, I feel like because I can see from what I said his fucking name. I can see from watching him like
say Duke, but
like he is, and he says it openly and admittedly, but what he hates the most is like that's what he is. That's what he's becoming. And even with his show and all that, so it's like, I don't know if I would really vibe with him. I be feeling like it, but I don't know if I vibe. I feel like I vibe with DMX. I definitely know I would like Shaq. But
yeah.
Other than that,
Shaq is more closer to your personality than me than them. Like you and Shaq, you just be you have a fucking you be like a kid. That's what I'm saying. Like with AI, I be like a kid. Even with if niggas sitting there tough, I'm like, yeah, like I wouldn't know how to act any way other than I would just be a fucking mirror. Whatever. If he just like, yeah, all happy, I'm gonna be happy. If he tough, I'm gonna be tough. Like I would be. That's the one motherfucker that I would sit in his presence and probably just be like, I can't do shit. Wayne, I'll be like, yeah, I'll talk to him, but
I feel like it'd be weird. Like he's disconnected.
It'd be hard to talk to him.
I feel like people like T.I., I don't think T.I. would be who you think he would be from his TV show and watching him. Like I don't think I would get T.I. Family Hustle T.I. Like I think he'd be somewhat different. Like that's how I view Meg. Like Meg seems like she would be from fucking Oak Park or surrounding suburb of Chicago.
Like real down to earth.
No, like real fucking bougie and white.
Oh, Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah, like a little bit. Sometimes. Like sometimes she comes off to me. Like I've never really heard her talk or interview or nothing like that, but just sometimes her mannerism and shit like that seems like she strikes me as a new suburban girl that can do that. Maybe I'm wrong.
I would get from what I think with Meg, I would get the woman that's like still happy to be here. Well, like she'll see people just she's like, hey, like she would be like she wouldn't be the motherfucker that's like hiding their Kanye type shit. Mm-hmm. That'd be like Wayne. He'll be talking to him, he'd be like, yeah, you know, like real dry and shit. The Rock too, you would get like too serious. Like
I'm saying with Meg, I would talk to her like she hood. And I don't think she would be that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I would be get.
Oh
hood.
yeah, no,
like when you.
No, but I don't even get her as hood. Like I think it depends.
That's why I said surrounding suburb. Like, oh, you from Oswego? Oh, you from over there?
Bellwood.
Like, yeah, like you from
Maywood.
You think you from the hood, but you ain't really from fucking Wheaton. You from Glen Ellen or something. Villa Park, some shit like that. Like
I got you.
Some shit lingering in the middle. That's why I would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I would.
Yeah, nah, like, and even though Nikki would be more so like where I would see like she's hood, but she tries to give off the. You could tell she's the motherfucker that's from the hood that went suburban after. Yeah. Like you would get that. Like even when you talking, you could just catch it in that shit. Like Cardi.
I don't think
you
Nicki,
know what you talking to Cardi.
Yeah, I don't think Nicki knows how to have a genuine conversation. Nicki seemed like Wayne and Eminem and all those people where it's like it's hard to be genuine with anybody that ain't been around for the past since like 06, 07 or something like that. And because that's how I view with shit like that. Cardi, I feel like Cardi is still going to be who the fuck she is. So.
Just ignorant. But you gonna appreciate it because she just being real and being herself.
It's like I would never want to meet Charles Barkley. Like I feel like I would hate Charles Barkley if I met him.
Chuck will piss you off.
Yeah. But on TV, he's funny as fuck. But in person, it's like, yeah, I don't think I would want to meet him.
Be judgmental as fuck. You would know having a conversation. You judge you the whole time. That's how I would feel. Like Chuck is judging me. Shaq will play too much, and then I've seen him be genuine. Where I'm like, you a genuine dude. Like I fuck with Shaq. LeBron, I would like to meet LeBron. Like LeBron.
Did you see him and Dirk? Him and Drake at his son's basketball game.
I saw Drake being ungenuine. Like Drake is the mother. You like, all right, Drake, be yourself.
I was when Drake was talking to the referee. I was picturing LeBron sitting there like, God damn it, Drake, you always gotta do this
take you
shit.
nowhere.
Like, you always gotta do shit like this, make it about you.
Exactly.
I felt like that's how LeBron was thinking the whole time. Like, this nigga got no fucking chill when coming out that bright ass fucking sweat on, making a spectacle. Like,
oh, Drake. Yeah.
I think that's how he is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think Drake forever will be, and for always was, that friend that came around that did too much. You like. Just calm down, man. Like, you cool, you here. Just fit in. Like, I think Drake is still that.
But you know he here.
Yeah, like, notice me. But Roman Reigns in a different way. Like, you have to acknowledge me, or I'm gonna get a little attitude. Like, Drake seems like he still throws hissy fits and shit. So he could be a cool dude, though.
Yeah.
What about Dirk?
Dirk would be like, it's like doing an interview with him. Like,
why do all Chicago niggas, when they go to the Breakfast Club, look like little kids in their interview? Polo G in this interview, and the little screen, the little fucking thumbnail, motherfucker sit there like this, his head to the side.
Yeah.
Dirk there, every time, Vaughn, we was always moving around. We seem like kids that got brought to the fucking principal's office, and we don't really know why we here, so we just don't really know what to do. Like, whenever anybody from Chicago, Chief Keef, all niggas get to the Breakfast Club and act the exact same way. That shit is so funny to me.
When other niggas from other towns be saying how niggas is, like, you could tell a nigga from Chicago, and I'm talking about anytime I've been out of town, anywhere, DC, New Orleans, you know when you come across a Chicago nigga, like the walk, the talk, the mannerisms, everything is the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I see that shit, I just be like, you expect G Herbo? Niggas is always smiling and shit. Even when you trying to look serious, you be like, niggas tough. Like, Sosa was the only one that was just like,
you can never see his face, but he's always had fucking dreads over his face.
Glasses on and shit, yeah, 300. You like, but that's that Leo shit where he just like, it is. You know what I'm saying? Leos are fucking great, man. We are great. And our season ain't too far away.
It's not, man. G Herbo dropping too, man. This Chicago year, man. Do you think Chicago will get its just due this year?
No, they gotta stop killing
rap?
motherfuckers. Nah, it would. They should have been at it. Like, nobody, they don't really want to get Chicago their stripes. You see, like, they keep championing like Lil Baby and all these motherfuckers. Like, but they still won't. Why you don't see Dirk nowhere? Like, why doesn't Dirk get any recognition outside of like
Atlanta
struggle and shit? All right, well, when they was doing that shit, of like Dirk don't perform the way he don't get nominated for no awards and shit, like no solo shit. Like, he on all these features, all these songs. One of the top 5 hottest niggas out. He surpassed me. Like, why he can't get no fucking stripes for nothing? Polo, he get his shit, but even that, you don't see Polo performing and all this shit. You like, nigga got #1. Like, when y'all gonna let Chicago get on these stages like y'all have Atlanta and shit doing, like Pooh Shiesty. I like Pooh Shiesty. But look how they'll put him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I always wonder how Back in Blood can get over 100 million views, but Shoulda Duck couldn't, or some Dirk shit. I don't think he got no solo with 100 views on it. 100 million.
When we shoot, they got it?
Nah. Like 70. It's like 78. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he can get on the feature and that shit'll take off. It's just like, I don't know, it's something about Chicago, like,
you think they don't want to push them too far because they think inevitably something bad will happen?
Well, I think with the violence too, like, cause with Young Boy, unfortunately, we gotta mention him. Like, but like, he don't get no real plug and performing either. But he probably declining. But like, he don't need to. Dirk is. I don't think Dirk is declining that shit. Dirk is still trying to.
He on the rise.
Go right. You know what I'm saying? So he probably welcoming all that shit. Dirk perform. But they probably got like little policies. He can't bring all his niggas with him. Dirk is not going nowhere without his motherfucking crew of motherfuckers, a stage full of motherfuckers, and security. He ain't stupid. He ain't wrong. You'll be a damn fool to go to Miami strip club and have your own firearm in the club. Pooh Shiesty, like, what you doing? Why you do it? You know what I'm saying? But niggas is really like that, I guess. We'll never understand because I don't know, man. I think too much.
I think if Dirk is not on the BET Awards or the MTV Awards or something, at least standing next to Lil Baby performing, I think you can officially look and say the fix is in. Even Polo G, like, I feel like Nicki did it again, like how she did with G Herbo. Even though Polo G don't really need it, and at that time G Herbo didn't really need it. But I'm saying when she jumped on Chirac, like how that took him to a different stratosphere.
Yeah, I think that's different. I think Polo already there, so he didn't need Nicki.
So you don't think this is gonna bring him up? But I'm just saying though, like, he got this is a TV Jimmy Kimmel Fallon. This one of them type of songs though. No, I'm not saying that he needs them.
I'm just saying.
You don't think it's something that they perform on an award show?
Nope. I think Polo, they would probably have him perform one of his solo songs before they have him perform the one with Nicki. The Chirac, G Herbo, he was like on, but Chirac put him on. He was like, damn, he did G Herbo out of all the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I think it gave G Herbo more of a push than what this song would give to Polo. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think having Nicki and Wayne on the album? And Young Thug?
Dirk did. Dirk had Nicki on the album. They didn't really do. And that was a decent song. That being you over, all that shit. Like, they were playing that shit.
Yeah.
But
I think Chicago needs to be on somebody's award show this year at some point. And if not, then I think you can definitely look at it and be like, the fix is in and they not really fucking with us. 'Cause I was talking to my brother about how he feels as though like, what the fuck he said? Like the violence and shit like that. But we was talking about something and somehow I told him like, I feel like the West Coast music, it would be the same as it is in Chicago. The only difference is every time you saw a Blood, you saw a Crip. Like they never separated. So if Snoop would have joined up with Eazy-E instead of joining with Death Row, and now you got all Crips and Death Row is all Bloods, now I feel like now I can talk my Crip shit in my music without it being no disrespect. Or without, you know what I'm saying, to anybody else. I feel like you would have got a different West Coast in my opinion. Had them niggas stuck with their own gang and their own people. And versus like even Ice Cube and Mac 10. Like everywhere in the West Coast, everywhere you see a Blood, you see a Crip. So it was never really, for their music, it was never really a way for them to get like in that disrespectful vein or nothing like that.
Yeah.
As far as with Chicago, like we all just out on our own, like Polo G said. Ain't no big homies, it's just everybody out here on their own. Like Common, Kanye, Twista, none of them niggas put their arm around nobody young.
they can't. These shorties is different.
That's what my brother was saying, like, you can't really Common and Kanye, like they don't even really rap the same way, and it'll probably hurt their image to try to do that. And you had people like 50 trying to mentor Chief Keef and it just didn't work or whatever.
Yeah, because they only listen to shit. Like I was just talking about like the layer before us. Like we used to have like niggas that was older, you had a certain level of respect for them. Shorties now, they don't respect shit.
So who do you think, my question is, who do you think could be that Chicago OG?
Ain't no Chicago OG. The closest one is like Bo Deal. Everybody fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And he give his opinion, but he try to preach positivity, but you know, like these shorties gonna do what the fuck they wanna do. You know what I'm saying? You can't have no big homie. Cause all the niggas that's on is all this shit. Like except like I said, like Polo, he ain't really tied to a lot of like street violence shit that's mainstream like that. You know what I'm saying? But like his voice not like.
Now that Kanye got out, you don't think he can come back?
Hell no, they not listening to fucking Kanye. What can he do? Like Kanye fucking weird. Like they don't have respect for him, but ain't nobody listening to him. Comment like, nah, you old nigga.
Lupe, he from Chicago.
Nah, it gotta be somebody that can relate to them. You know what I'm
Lupe
saying?
with the shits.
That shit don't matter to them. They really on some. They on a different. Just cause Lupe will fight you and do shit like that, he ain't no hoe. They not honoring shit like that. They killing chiefs and shit. Like so, yeah, nah. It ain't no big homies. Can't be none. Like Dirk, like the closest to a big homie with his people. But you see, like shit. That's just because he just show love and he take care. Like he like he say, if he get locked up, shit just gonna fall apart. He the structure, he the muscle. But like, I don't know, man. It's just ain't no big homies. Ain't nobody that can bring shit together. Now.
Do you think G Herbo could become that?
For his direct crew of people.
You don't think
I think he is. I think even though he like more aligned with Dirk and them and shit, like the GDs, they still show him respect and they fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So like, only his ops directly like got issues with him, but he could be a big homie. He could be like somebody that they can look at as like got out and did shit, but like, nah, he can't change shit. He wouldn't be able to change shit. None of them can change shit.
I could see if they're all still here in the next 5 years. I could definitely see G Herbo being the voice of. I can look at him being. Of course, you always got to compare it to New York shit, cause. But I can look at him to be like the Jim Jones or some shit like that in New York, like somebody that's their word is respected and they still out there, and they still with the shits, so to speak. I feel like Fabulous, him being with Fab, can mold him into being that type of person that he needs to be.
Okay, we'll see.
What about TV, man? What you been watching? How did you feel about Loki?
Loki was a slow start for me. I didn't even know it dropped, actually. It was something that I wasn't really looking forward to anticipate. Like the way that I was looking forward to seeing the other shows. So maybe that's what it was. It took like a little bit of thunder out of it, but once I actually fell asleep like the first 8 minutes into it. So I had to watch it the next day. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, oh, okay. And then they started talking about like the multiverse and all this shit. I'm like, okay. The reason it's so good to me is because it's just at the end it's gonna have a higher meaning. It's gonna tie into something that's gonna tie into the movies, and Marvel just does a great job at producing like good content. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a little getting used to, like even watching Thor when Loki have his own, like Loki is just a character that I'm just not really into.
You know what? Really?
Nah, I say that. Like Loki does things, but I'm like how you felt about Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's probably how I feel about Loki. Well, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm watching it just because it's tied into some shit.
Okay.
Like Ant-Man and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it. I think it was a good episode. I like the direction that they going. I think that it will. I think it's gonna matter in the
For sure.
I don't, because with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I don't think that shit's gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter too much in the grand scheme moving forward.
I looked at that as more so like character development.
Yeah.
For that series. That's what I got from that. And that's kind of what I was looking for.
So if that's character development,
Yeah.
I look at Loki as MCU development. So they're gonna bring in different mindsets. It's gonna definitely set up the multiverse. It's gonna set up so many different people. Maybe bring another villain in.
So do you think it's gonna have a star appearance from anybody?
I don't think so. No, not nobody that's in there or on there or anything like that. I think it's solely going to be just him. And I think if we do see somebody, you may see like flashbacks or some shit. So like how Tony and them went back to the Avengers movie and we seen them interacting a little bit with them. Like, I feel like it's gonna be some shit like that. Like maybe they go jump into maybe like a Black Panther movie or some shit like that, and it's some shit like that. Well, maybe not him because he can't do nothing, but something like that. I feel like it'll be something like that. I don't feel like it's gonna be like Thor show up or nobody like that.
Right.
But I do think it's may introduce Kang the Conqueror as the new villain because he's a time traveler as well. So I think that's what it may say.
So you know more about that shit. So like all this shit be like just free. It just be like I was just catching it. But pause. I caught it. What I was gonna say about Loki? Damn, I'm high as fuck. I'm Chuck.
Low battery.
Yeah. I want low battery, motherfucker. I want. I am done talking about Loki. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Loki's good, man. I think it's a real good show.
How he was having flashbacks and he saw like what his future predicted, and then when I was like, oh, okay, that shit like that gets me invested. I'm like, okay, now what are you gonna do? Like, so, cause I'm like, this is still supposed to be the bad Loki,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So like, what are you really about to? Because it took for me a little longer for me to catch that. All right, I have to remember like, this is not Loki who had crossed over. This is Loki that's
this Avengers Loki who still was trying to take over the world.
Right. So I'm looking forward to seeing like what comes of that, and how he saw like how him and Thor developed a relationship and things like that, and what happened, and how he set up all these chain events and seeing what he's willing to do. Took a record and learned a story about the multiverse and all that. Like you said, so it's introducing something new going forward, and that's what I'm excited to see. You got some more about Loki?
Would you want to see that? Would you watch that if you could watch your whole life play out?
I don't know. I be wanting to say yes and no, because you don't want to know like at what point is this going to end. So then it would change everything. So you would change. I don't know.
Well, you can't change shit because it's gonna happen the way it happened.
Oh damn. Nah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want to have
You have to live with knowing you can't.
Well, you gonna die, motherfucker. You know you
do it anyway. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't change shit. Like if I can see it and change things, then
yeah.
I can't change when I'm gonna die. but I can change some of the patterns up until that point, then yeah, I would want to see it. So, and I still probably would make certain adjustments because you wouldn't want to believe it. You?
I would say yeah, because I'm weird like that, and I would want to know, but I think I would be. It would suck if at my age it says the end is like 45 or 47. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, so.
Fuck did I do?
Yeah, like only if my shit ended at like 99 or something like that. I'd be like,
would you try to change anything? Like if it was, let's say if it was a health thing. Would you try to change things to see if it could change the outcome?
no.
The outcome
If you're
better?
gonna give me 99, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what it is that takes me. At 99, I don't care. I don't feel like I would care at that age of what takes me out. 39, you
You know what I'm
tell me
saying?
I got
45, you be like, damn, I'm gonna die at 45. Let me change some shit.
if it's on some because you're smoking too much or whatever, I'll be like, I don't gotta stop. But
If it's something that you can't stop, now I'm just gonna lose it all. I'm gonna enjoy all the fat food that I want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke. I'm still not gonna do a bump here and there. I'm not doing all those weird things.
my last 3 months, give me all the drugs. Give me all the drugs.
Let me see how I feel to go. Yeah, man, I'm fucking fucked up. Stone.
At that point, I will fuck anything because whatever disease I get, I'm not gonna have it anymore in a minute anyway.
Get it
So,
all out the way.
oh yeah, I'm going to Brazil.
I'm paying for a nasty threesome. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm paying for
Going to
it.
Brazil, man. Highest STD rate in the country, but Brazilian women are beautiful. I'm
They
definitely.
are,
I'm
but
going
you
to
know
Brazil.
you're gonna catch something. You hit one wrong. Yeah, you gonna hit them wrong because they so bad. You be like, man, I can't put no condom on you. I'm finna go ahead and I'm finna risk it all. Fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna risk my life and be a damn fool. That's the type of shit that men do. I wonder do women do that. I wonder what women is a man that like, I know he got a sick dick and he may get me sick. Oh, for real, man. He got a sick dick, he gonna get me sick, but I still want it.
That girl I told you about, she said that was the case with her. They told her, but she didn't want to believe it. Now, I don't know if it's because she was just thirsty over it, but she said she didn't want to believe it. And it turns out that
That it was true.
it was true. And now she has to live with it.
Young boy. He got some money or something?
no, he had no fucking
Regular ass nigga. Like, look, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, see, that's the shit I'm talking about. But you want me to watch my mouth on this pod.
Well, Duke says that the amount of your favorite celebrities, rappers, or whoever who knowingly are having sex with these women who have herpes and other STDs, he said it will blow your mind at the amount of men that are doing these things. So, at this, honestly, in 2021,
young boy.
I think because with modern medicine and money and pills and everything, I think people just say, hey, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just take a pill. So, young boy got herpes. All the bitches that even got pregnant got herpes. And y'all wanna keep fucking his baby mama. Y'all wanna just keep doing it. Like, and that's what's weird to me. Like, even if you get some get back at him, but you like, are you okay? Like, but are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I wore a rubber when I hit that bitch. No. Get back and suck your dick. Like, what's wrong with y'all? New York
You
accent.
still can catch herpes through if you have a condom as well.
What about they give you head?
I'm not a herpes
Absolutely.
expert,
You're gonna
but
suck dick. You're gonna suck dick
if,
to your jaws.
if it's oral, then yeah.
If I can contract it, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave you alone and just fantasize about it.
I don't even know how we got on this topic. I was talking about the death thing, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, people are weird. People are weird. I do think women. I do think it's women out there that do that will risk it all for that. That's why
Oh, for sure.
We need more women on this podcast, man, to talk about their nasty, filthy ways. Especially since it's high
They gotta be
outside.
honest though. They be sitting up here and be don't want to talk and shit. They'll talk all that shit off the camera, but they won't say it.
That's also why I like going back to Meg's thought shit, because it's not what you would think that it is. It starts out like that. It's like it's a song about thought shit, but I like how she did it, and I like the way how she rapped about it. So it's some shit that how do you say? How women talk about thought shit, but in a funny way where a guy laugh at it.
Okay.
And not where a guy would just be put off by it. So you're not put off by Meg talking about her thought shit in this song. To me, it's some shit where you like, you know.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some being a fly on the wall, listening to him talking and all that. So
Okay.
that's kind of what it is. So,
I'm gonna listen to it.
yeah, man, it's good. It's good. I think I can't wait to be. I want to be around them when they play some women when they play this shit. I think this is a great song to be surrounded by women or be at a club or a party or some shit like that. I think this summer is definitely gonna be lit. If it's gonna be filled with music like this, weather like this, I think this is gonna be a good summer. Although I'm reluctant to even go outside, like, of some of the things that's happening. Like, last night they say somebody just put up on a corner full of people just start shooting.
But what they have? Ain't that what they was having? The what's become the outside on the block part? We're gonna take over the streets. Somebody said, okay, y'all thought y'all was gonna do that shit again? Add it out. I heard like 10 people got shot.
Yeah, and then I seen a dude. I looked on Instagram and seen some dude trying to open up the door on a plane. I'm like, did you see that?
Yeah. I'm like,
Insanity.
motherfucker been in the house too long.
Man, I don't know what I would do if somebody got up and tried to open up the door on a plane. Like,
Do you be like, ain't none of y'all gonna fucking get up?
how would you do something like that?
Where's the stewardess? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be the first one to get up, but some white man is gonna do it for you. And then you can get up
At
behind
that
him.
moment, I want to believe in myself that I will have that white man courage to go, hey, buddy, what do you do? Because,
You gonna watch him do it. You gonna be like, this nigga moving over this airplane?
man, watch yourself die. There's people like, you watch The Boys, right?
Yes.
I didn't tell you I caught up on The Boys and I watched
What
it.
did you think?
I finally am all the way caught up on The Boys, and it is a damn good
I
show.
told you. Finally, we agree on something.
Homelander is my favorite fucking character. Listen, when he got on that plane and he tried to say to people, first of all, Homelander, he's a dick.
Told you.
Because he control his eye beams sometimes. And other times he just let that shit go wild. So he doesn't have to blast dude in that whole shit like that. So he do that. Then he looked at old girl, he was like, hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here. She was like, well, can't you just fly all up? He said, yeah, make 130 trips back there. Fuck that. We gotta get out of here.
This shit ain't what you think it is. You gonna like this shit.
Then when she was like, just take the girl, he was like, yeah, leave one witness so she can go back and tell everybody that we left all these fucking people on the plane to die. We gotta go. I was in fucking tears. That shit, The Boys is good because I thought I'm looking at it like, I thought The Boys was gonna be the superheroes, and I thought the dude, the main dude who Homelander, who fucked his wife, I thought he was gonna end up having superpowers or something like that. So I'm watching the whole thing, waiting on him to get superpowers. I thinking he gonna have it, but he never did. But that shit good. That shit was cold. Translucent. He was like, I was mad when they did him like that, but he was my favorite at first. Yeah, that shit cold. I can't wait for season 3.
You know what was trash? The
What?
Jupiter shit.
I wanted to watch that. I ain't watch that though.
Don't waste your time. You gonna be waiting on it like.
Then they get canceled after one.
Yeah, it did. You gonna be waiting on it. Like, it's like, without ruining it for you, it's like what they did was they just like, you know how you watch season 1 of something and they give you like season 3 to season 1. You like, okay, or you like, why did y'all do this way? Like, why didn't you just do that as a first startup to the episodes and let it build into this? It's like going back and forth through timelines, and you just like, nah, this is not what I'm thinking it is. It's not. It's and I see why I got canceled. Even though once I watch something, I'm invested in it. So I want to see how it plays out, like Black Lightning, and it played out terribly.
It's the series over.
It's finally over. It's finally over. And
did it ever tie into the DCEU?
no, it did
never
not.
tied into.
Even though they had like I guess they had a crossover. They went to the Flash and they had like they say the universe, but like Black Lightning ended. With the best character was Tobias for me. And when Black Lightning came flying in this thing, he said, "You just won't die. You nappy-headed jigaboo." He said something to him. He said something. I was like, "God, it's a nappy-headed Negro." Like said that shit. That he like albino and shit. He was my favorite character, and I'm not gonna go into because you may watch it, but I can see spinoffs. But no, All American. I'm still watching that.
It's back.
Yeah, it's back. And Olivia is still my most hated character in TV history. I hate Olivia. Like, I hate her more than anybody I've hated in watching anything in my life. She's the most annoying person in the world. And I've been watching Fear the Walking Dead. Have you caught up on Fear the Walking Dead?
I just wanted to end. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So
Are you current?
I'm current.
All right.
I'm current. So
Why did he do that? Why did both of them do that? Why did Strand do that? And why did Morgan do that? I'm like, what are you doing? Y'all just trying to find Phil or something. Fuck it, we can ruin it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. We need something. That's why you need Rick. That's why you need Rick. What would Rick have done? Rick would have slaughtered them on those spots. And as soon as he saw Strand, would have slaughtered his ass. As soon as he saw him. He'd have said something wrong as hell before he did it. You did this to anyone. You did this to me. You did this to anyone. And took his ass out. I'm looking at Morgan like, now he back to all life is precious? Which Morgan that we watching right now?
I didn't understand it, man. I was so confused when he did it. I was so confused when his reasoning behind doing it. Like, I don't understand. And then,
Talk about the worst episode.
which was the mother episode? Was that the one?
Yeah, no. The worst one is
The one before?
with the irrelevant woman who I don't even remember Morgan's girlfriend who you thought it was his baby the whole time. What the fuck was that? Give him the key, Morgan. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, talking.
That's the one I fast forward. I did one of your numbers.
It was terrible. I'm
I
like,
fast forward right through that
I'm
one.
getting mad watching this shit like, what? It's not even his kid.
When I felt that, like, the other dude again, like, you doing all this for another motherfucking baby?
When did you know this, Morgan? We thought you hit her and shit. So like,
That's what they had made us assume. That they did the little carousel thing, and now she's pregnant. Like, that's why he's doing all this. So you trying to say another man's baby, a white man's baby at that? So it's like, what the fuck? Like,
this shit was Israeli. In the fucking, she was like fucking from Middle Eastern daughter.
Yeah.
And then the worst part, like, once again, why would Morgan do this? Why would he fucking kill everybody with a stick and then let them leave? And then just go back on you not coming back? But people weren't outraged about the episode. They was outraged about the end. Which I looked at it like, what is this supposed to be, a fucking jaw dropper for me? I don't give a damn, and now she just is through post. She just, how many months have passed? I don't know how much time has passed on the show. Things are changing and happening. Dakota is still alive. I don't understand.
I don't know
what are you doing? Man, come on, man. This shit is blowing my mind.
Why would a missile? The military would never program. So they programmed the missile to just shoot up, straight up. It's gonna shoot straight up and then come down like.
Releasing 10 warheads randomly.
So was everybody supposed to die? Like, who's supposed to survive in this with this plan? I don't understand the thought process of the plan. So you're gonna kill yourself and everyone, and think that the world is gonna come back. But he said that Alicia is gonna be safe. So,
but she's trapped in the fucking bunker. No one's gonna be allowed to let her out. She's gonna fucking die of starvation. Like, what is happening? You're not supposed to think that deep. Don't think that deep. Just look at it like, what am I watching?
This is some shit that you just want to end.
Can you fucking tie into Walking Dead at some point? What the fuck is Al? Where are these people going from episode to episode? I know it's COVID. Maybe that plays a role in it. But come on. Come on, man. That shit is like, I'm watching it, and I'm waiting on something to happen of relevance, but I don't know what Morgan the fuck is doing.
Yeah, Fear the Walking Dead is awful. I'm almost done with it. It's some shit that you just watch just because you're bored. I'm done with that shit.
It was trending good.
At first.
Right.
At first it was. And then, yeah, it just don't make sense. It just don't really make sense with a lot of things.
Did you catch up to Mayans?
I still haven't watched that yet.
Okay.
I think I'm going to watch. I mean, I'll watch that. I'll be having shit to do. I'll watch Mayans.
Catch up with Mayans.
Catch Mayans.
Yeah, catch Mayans.
Anything else, man? Anything else you got for the people, man? Playoffs? Are your Cubs still in first place?
We are back in first. We play the Cardinals big series.
Some people say he wants to just get rid of everybody. Now's the time. Do you agree?
He does. We talked about it, and I don't agree. I would keep. It's going to shock you. If it's one that I wouldn't bring back, it would absolutely be Rizzo. Rizzo has back injuries. Depending on what he wants, he's not going to take a team-friendly deal because he just took one at 7 years, $70 million. Mm-hmm. So he's roughly made $10 million a year, but he's been on the decline, and he has back injuries, and he wants to be paid north of $150 million.
He's the heart.
He is, but guess what? Rizzo's sorry.
And you gotta take care. See, this is the problem with Chicago organizations.
Okay,
you have to take care of your people so people can understand and know it's a good organization. I would retire him.
Soriano, Jason Hayward. You stuck with bad contracts. So right now we got people coming from the minor leagues performing better than them. But Jason Hayward fucking batting 186. But you got to put him in the lineup because he's Jason Hayward. So one of the things about this year that makes this season so different than the past years is not because they know that this is the final year that they can be broken up. No, it's because these motherfuckers had all these injuries and all these other guys have come in and filled these voids and they're playing hard. So it's forcing them to step their level of play up because they can't possibly, I don't want to see Hayward. I want to see Wisdom. I don't want to see Hap. I'd rather watch Alcantara. You see what I'm saying? You want to bat 150? Go sit on the bench. Get off the team. You know what I'm saying? But years past, you're going with the big name. You're going to put them there. Javi. You want $300 million? Sorry, I can't do it. He is the one that if I had to sign one, it would be Javi, just because of the presence and what he brings.
I thought you said he was the one that was on the decline.
Javi is you know what he is. No, I'm saying you know what Javi is. Mm-hmm. He gonna be flair. He's gonna bring excitement. He's gonna hit home runs. He's gonna strike the fuck out. But you know what he is. Bryant, even with his MVP year, he still got holes and he can play all over the diamond. He's made his value go all the way up. Mm-hmm. I don't trust Bryant. Even in his best season, I know what he is. I would pay Bryant, not 8 years. So 5 years, 35, 40 million, I bet.
A year?
7, yeah. You're going to pay him top level. Somebody going to pay him 300-some million. You can make that, but over in a 5-year span. Not paying you 7, 8 years. Rizzo want 5 years. He go 3. But now we're not doing that.
You want to get Rizzo 5?
Hell no. Rizzo 32. Bad back. He gonna be. You're done. Baseball about 33. Niggas really start to decline. Rizzo ain't hit 30 home runs in 3 years. Even though they had a short season before that, Rizzo got 6 home runs. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna hit 30 unless he get real fucking hot.
So the Cubs are gonna look different next year.
Cubs gonna look different. I think if any Contreras, I think out of the Kimbrel, I'm trading him whether we in first place or not. He's gone. I'm getting something for him. I don't give a fuck. Don't bring him back. Bryant, I'll bring Bryant back if I can get him on a 5-year. Baez is who I absolutely have to sign, and Contreras is coming back. And I need some pitching.
You think they're gonna make the
playoffs?
World Series? Who you think gonna win the World Series? Biasly and unbiasedly.
Hopefully the Cubs. If not the Cubs, it's hard to go against the Dodgers. Even though San Francisco got the best record, I'm definitely not saying the White Sox. Absolutely fucking not.
You think they have a chance?
The White Sox have a really good fucking team. I'll say that.
But a chance to win it all, do you think they have?
Let me be unbiased. Absolutely. The White Sox remind me of the 2015 Cubs. The Cubs won the championship in 2016. 2015, you knew they were serious. That's what the White Sox remind me of. And they got big fucking names hurt. You know what I'm saying? And they still doing this. So, if I had to bet, yeah, they could possibly do it. I would absolutely hate it. But I think the White Sox are good enough to make it to the World Series.
What was you going to say about those weak-ass Bears?
Justin Fields.
You believe in him?
Absolutely.
Should he start? Game 1?
Absolutely. I think that
over the Red Rocket?
Fuck him, Red Rifle. I want to see Justin Fields.
Oh, damn, I cut it off.
I want to see Justin Fields come in and be Russell Wilson. Well, they signed Matt Flynn, and Russell Wilson came in and outplayed his ass. They're like, all right, dude, we just signed you to this contract, but you ain't
gonna
playing.
get it? Oh, okay.
That's what I want to see. But I know the Bears. It's the Bears organization. Justin Fields will be in. Now, if Andy Dalton can play well and we can win, I still don't want to see him. As the fan, I want to see Justin Fields. But if I have to be a realist, if Andy Dalton is playing well and we able to win with him, gonna let him sit, even though I don't really see anything. I don't see any benefits in sitting the player and sitting a year and build that way. Like, I would want to see them play right away.
Aaron Rodgers did, and he's the greatest of all time.
Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes
He's the
did.
greatest of all time. And he sat too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's football.
Peyton Manning didn't sit. People think he's the GOAT. He had the most interceptions in his rookie season. And he ended up being great.
I think with professional sports, I think I think you learn a lot, and you are so much better off if you take a year to just deal with it, but not play. Because that way you get used to the fame, you get used to the women, you get used to the lifestyle, and you get used to the team, the system, and everything, while all not playing.
But why can't he be like Dak Prescott or somebody like that, where you just come in and you play? Like, that's what I mean. Like, I want to see that. Like, I think people, and I don't think this is like a wishful thinking type thing, like how it was with Mitch. Like, I really think Justin Fields gonna be cold. Like, even if he ain't, like, we've never seen, like, we had Cutler, and he was probably 15 and up. Like, you could have a top 10 quarterback in Chicago just to see that, just the versatility. Just like, even if he gave you some shit like the motherfucker in Baltimore.
Lamar
Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to see potential, you be like, all right, I can see us going somewhere. I can see this motherfucker winning a game for us. We've never had confidence in the quarterback winning a game for us. Not even Cutler. You like, when a ball go in the air, it could be an interception. That's how you look at the game. Like, you like, nobody can come and win a fucking game for us. That's what you want to see.
Could be. It could be that.
That's all I got.
Well, I don't got anything to add to that, but I do think it's going to be Phoenix and Brooklyn in the finals. Phoenix looks unbeatable at the moment. They're playing very unselfish. They're not playing like they scared because of Jay Crowder and Chris Paul. Devin Booker, in my Stephen A. voice, is a superstar. He's a fucking stud.
Durant.
Aiden, he can play. Phoenix is for real, and I think we finally gonna get to see Chris Paul definitely in the Western Conference Finals, and we're gonna get to see him in the finals, and I think that's gonna be a sight. I would pay money to go to Phoenix Game 1 to see Chris Paul play. It's gonna be.
And he should have been.
It'll
MVP.
be that type of a league.
Yeah, man. Look what he did with that team. Like, I know they won in the what they like the AFC, and they played good in the.
I think he
bubble,
should.
right?
Yeah, I think he should have got more consideration for MVP, but I don't think he should have been MVP. But I do think his impact and what he doing now, like, why the fuck? Why would you guard Chris Paul like that? Like, they literally guard the man. He doing a pick and roll. They let him go to his right, which is his sweet spot, and he's just pulling up. They not getting up on him or nothing.
They
like,
still think he hurt.
Man, fuck that. He out there killing their ass. And I think they gonna kill fucking. I think Clippers are gonna come back and beat the Jazz. I just think the Jazz is just that
But
team.
the Jazz up 2-0?
Yeah, I think the Clippers gonna come back. Even if they don't come back, I don't think they can fuck with Phoenix. And y'all stop fucking playing with Durant. Like, the Nets are not gonna score 83 points ever again in life. Like, Giannis and Middleton both had 68 points or something like that, and their team scored 86. Like, this ain't the 90s no more. Shit don't happen. Like, so this is an aberration. This is a one-off. And
Durant, man.
yeah, I think that motherfucker cold. But who's the best player in the NBA?
I don't really follow it. I would say you got to be a fool to not say Durant. I know he's been hurt. He ain't played no full season and shit, but you just be like, he was out. And when LeBron was still.
Well, I ask you these: Durant, Luka,
I forgot
Steph, LeBron, Harden. Out of them 5.
Luka is the he would get more votes than you would think, than I would think. I would say Durant, but I wouldn't be surprised if most people said Luka. With the numbers and shit he be putting up. I've never watched a game of Luka.
Really?
Never seen him play. I see like little clips and shit.
He cold as fuck. I would honestly, out of those 5 I named, I would go Durant, Harden.
But Jokic gonna win MVP.
He won MVP. He cold too.
Okay.
He cold. I ain't even gonna lie. He like how people want to hate on Dirk.
Yeah.
But then you couldn't hate on Dirk. Like that's what Jokic is. Like he cold.
What about Vucevic? The Bulls. Who the Bulls got?
I think they're gonna be good next year.
But is he good like
He
that?
good.
Oh, okay.
He good. He like a B+ version of what Jokic is. And only reason I would say B+ is because his team don't ever win.
So all NBA, who would you compare him to?
The Bulls dude that they got?
Yeah.
Probably like a fucking, I don't know, maybe like a Sabonis or some shit like that.
Damn, Sabonis, that's bad.
Sabonis was cold. Sabonis in the Euro League was cold. Like, 'cause he can score, he can rebound, and he can pass, and he can defend.
You gotta give me somebody better than that.
The old NBA, I don't know, a center and an
A
old
black
NBA?
person, man. Don't give me like Rick Smith's better than Sabonis. Like he ain't at least Rick Smith.
He would maybe be like Jermaine O'Neal. Maybe something like that. Maybe like Jermaine O'Neal.
All right.
A white version of Indiana
Not the
Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah, I say Jay O'Neal. Somebody that got it back to the basket, that can defend, he can run the floor, he can pass. Like he got potential.
Okay.
So I would put him at that. So if him and Kobe White mesh, him and Zach LaVine, like him, Kobe White, and Zach LaVine need to be in the gym all day long and marketing.
And D Rose, I don't think marketing coming back.
You know, I hope he needs to.
No.
He can fucking play. He's gonna be what Jamal Crawford, Tyson Chandler, and every fucking body else that leaves Chicago. If they let him leave, he's gonna go somewhere and he's gonna be a fucking star. I guarantee. He's gonna take his ass over there with Luka, and they guys gonna be the foreign monsters. They gonna fucking destroy shit.
Are you looking forward to Space Jam 2?
I definitely am not. I'm not. I want those shoes though. I want those shoes. By the time my birthday comes, I'm gonna have the Martin Lawrence LeBrons, and I want the Space Jam LeBrons.
I haven't seen them, so we'll see.
Yeah, they're nice, man.
I'm fucking high as fuck and starving.
I think I'm gonna go home and watch Wrath of a Man, man. You think it's worth buying? Wrath of a Man or Nobody? Which one?
You know, I
would
want to see it. Both of them actually.
Which one should I give my $20?
Let me see for you.
You already told what type of girl I like. What type of movie you think I like?
You like action thrown at the screen, so go watch Wrath of a Man. That's what you watch. Like the story, you may be like, both of the stories are like not similar, but like for what you're gonna get from it, it's the same kind of story.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the same.
When I was looking at them,
They're like neck
this
and
is like
neck.
the same movie, sort of kind of from seeing some of the previews.
It's like
and
neck
shit.
and neck. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with. If you want something new and different, Nobody.
Okay.
If you want
Old classic, get some wings, sit back, smoke a blunt.
action, but it got like a little twist to it too.
Wrath of a Man.
Yeah, but like I think the final result, you'll probably be more, and they good. I like both of them. I like both movies. The final result, you'll be more leaning towards Nobody.
Okay. Okay, that's all right. That's decent. I'll take that.
Also
Are you looking forward to Fast and Furious? I can't wait till they come out. My brother said he saw it already.
He did?
Looked through the bootleg, and he said,
I'm gonna see if I can watch it tonight on the Fire Stick. I'm gonna see.
he said it was bad.
Of course.
He said,
What you expect? You expect a good movie? It ain't been good. It ain't been okay since 5. When The Rock came, you was like, all right, it's okay.
The Rock came in 5. I thought it came in 6.
Now Rock came in 5. That was 5.
5 was the best one. 6 was the second best then.
So you like 6 when he was fucking leaping across the
Yeah, I like that.
I'm like, see?
I like that. Because I like
Watch Wrath of a Man. That's what you want to watch, Wrath of a Man. You watch that shit. You watch Wrath of a Man, man. Nobody too, man. Yeah, you gonna like. Yeah, I'm thinking no. Yeah, you like go Nobody. But yeah, man, Fast and Furious is like nah.
He said it was.
2 was the worst.
He said it was
3. 3 was the worst. Tokyo Drift.
That was actually good. Tokyo Drift was good. I would put this last. Tokyo Drift was better than this last one to me. This last one was bad.
The worst.
Yeah. So he said,
yeah, the last one was the worst.
Because I don't want him to ruin it, so I was like, to describe it, he was like, it's just out of control, ridiculous. So I was like, okay. So I was like, is it? He said, take the fact that that
you
fucking
got a white brother first off.
That missile. John Cena.
Just got a hitman and shit like incredible talent.
He said, take the scene of the submarine crashing through the ice, and the fact when they shielded Dom from the explosion with only cars, and that's it.
When the airplane, no, first off, Dom, the airplane, when it exploded, he came walking through the fire.
Oh, when
or drive to right.
When the sky rolled over 30 times?
Yeah, and him when the fucking building collapsed, and he fell through, it was okay. He just do a lot of incredible shit to spin out and drove off the fucking mountain. So the missile, well, go ahead.
But he said, when that fucking sub blew up and they shielded him just with the cars,
yeah.
He said, take that scene and dial it up to 10. He said, this is what the movie is.
It just stopped being about cars and races. It's just about unreal action. Like,
he said, this shit is bad.
Just watch Batman. Just watch Batman. Just watch a Batman or a fucking Marvel movie. Just go. Let's add it to the MCU.
Oh man.
Dominic Toretto, MCU.
Even though they're trying to do a crossover with Jurassic Park.
Oh my God. What is that gonna be about? I don't want to see that shit.
The dinosaurs gonna come to
Riding
LA.
up the dinosaur tails and shit. Flying through the mouth, coming out the ass and shit. Like, nah, I want to see that. I definitely don't want to see Dominic Toretto fighting the damn T-Rex.
I didn't even ask him what Cardi B's role is in the movie at all, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. And also next month.
Was it a solid quality on the movie that he watched?
I think he said it was bad quality.
No, I can't
think
watch
he said it was
it.
bad quality. But Black Widow is coming out as well. I'm looking forward to that. That's fine. It's dropping too.
Can't wait.
I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, man, it's a good pod, man. Good pod, man. Episode 59. Who would you say? Derek Jeter?
Derek Jeter, Roosevelt Colvin, and now I get to say
Was he the
Double D.
president?
No, not Roosevelt. Not Teddy Roosevelt, motherfucker. Roosevelt Colvin.
Never heard of him.
Bears, number 59. He had a couple good seasons with the Bears. Went to the Patriots and he showed his true colors. Yeah, man. Good pod.
Could have said Danny Trevathan.
Trash. You know, at least you know a Bears person. But
I know my football, man. What were you saying, man?
nothing. Episode 59. Straight Gas on Me Podcast. Go comment, subscribe. We didn't do that last episode. We didn't do that the last 2 episodes.
We didn't. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch us on straight_gas_homie at the YouTube. I will be uploading last week's episode and this week's episode this week. Follow us on Instagram. I almost said 200 followers, man. At straight_gas homie. Follow me at Dblock 1203. Follow him at Daeo 226. The Twitter at straight gas 226. I think that's straight gas homie 226.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Follow us, share, like, subscribe. Yeah. I'm not Daeo. I am Dblock, the GOAT. Daeo, the truth teller to my left.
Double D.
Episode 59 of the Straight Gas Homie Podcast. Is that it, man? We're out?
That's it. We out.
We're out, man.
Oh, I gotta take a piss. Oh, man. I gotta piss. I'm hungry as fuck.
You gotta take my picture, man, so I can show my little loyalty. It's like that.
There it is. Let me get some